Hey, I'm Will.
I'm Maurice.
And I'm Noah. And this is the Crippled Pod.
You are listening to an unsponsored podcast. If you would like to sponsor this podcast, please reach out to us on our Instagram page.
To talk about the...
What up, boy?
What do you do?
What's up?
You missed Will complaining about me starting it when he still wanted to talk about something. Go ahead, talk about it, Will. Bring it up.
You
wanted to talk about
wanted
to talk about RL in your messages, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's okay. We can talk about that later. We can talk about
We can talk about it. I doubt our RL is going to...
True.
He's not going to listen here.
He doesn't... I mean, he made it very obvious he's not going to listen. So, if anything, I think we now have assurance he will not listen.
Will tried to get us a guest for the podcast, everyone. It didn't go down that smoothly, but it's all right.
No, he clearly
the initials are RL.
If anyone wants to think about who related to Malazan, might have the initials RL.
And who got fired from Malazan?
Who got fired and maybe didn't want to talk about it. And I probably should have thought of that. But like, I honestly just thought he would be appreciative.
He said he hasn't read the other 7 of the.
He said he never read the rest of them, and that because he does this as a job in all capitals, this is my job.
That was the most.
That he doesn't read books like this.
Brutal part. Yeah, I don't read books like this when I'm trying to like relax. And
the most obvious moment when I realized, he hates me, was when he when he included his last name in parentheses. I didn't put it in the initial message.
Like, what should you have said, Mr. L?
I know, that was so weird. I was like,
but I was
what
like,
do you call him?
Can I be honest with you? I almost wrote it that way with Mr. last name.
We'd probably have a guess if you did.
It rhymes. And that seemed weirder to me.
Mr. Lister.
It rhymes. And I was like, don't call him that. That's so much worse. And so I just used his first name. And apparently,
my goodness,
I was supposed to address him differently, and he didn't like it. So, you know what? That's fine.
The message was on its face very sweet and nice.
Until you actually read
it. until you were like, there's a tone here.
Two things. You have to read it pretty carefully and also realize this man is deeply British. And when you put that, like, read it in a British accent and you know what I'm talking about. That, like, it's like I'm being bitched out by John Cleese. Okay,
I read it in Iskerl Puss voice.
You know what's funny? I said he should have done it as a voice note. I would have. My name is Ralph Lister. Yeah, I guess cat's out of the bag, everybody. In case you were confused
said it rhymes
before.
with Mister.
Yeah, in case you were confused before, I guess the announcement is that Ralph Lister will not be a guest on this podcast.
Not because of me and Maurice. It's mainly because of Will.
Just apparently me.
Well, because of Will and because he's like, I couldn't answer you a single question. I don't remember anything about it.
Yeah, he literally said, I don't remember anything about it. I can't tell you anything about it. I never read the rest of the books, and I don't read books like that. I was like...
I mean, would you read the rest of the books if you got fired? No.
Well,
I mean, I don't blame the guy. I just think it was such a...
I don't blame him for turning us down. I think
condescending message.
Like, the message was so condescending. But again, if you just take it all in a British accent, it all makes sense. Okay, it's that special type of passive aggressive that British people can achieve that American people just can't do.
As you can tell, Will's trying very hard to make this okay for himself right now, and he has been for about 2 hours now.
It's funny. It's funny. I don't care. It's funny.
Hey, let's stop talking about Ralph Lister, and let's look at Kevin's new shirts. Beer is the Mind Killer. Pastry Warren, baby.
I need to get that. I haven't got it.
Hell yeah.
And hold on.
That's awesome.
Can you see it?
That's awesome.
Kruppa reaching into his Pastry Warren, dude, to grab himself a Danish.
Oh my god, we need a Kruppa shirt with him hanging from the table.
Yes.
What's Kruppa's? What's he doing third person? He says it should just be like Kruppa is appalled or something, and he's like hanging from the table.
It's like donut. Mongo is appalled, but it's Kruppa.
Yeah.
He said he does say something a couple of times.
I know. I can't remember. I can't remember what it is.
He refers to himself as poor Kruppa, which is funny. But
he does. Poor Kruppa. Yeah. Oh my god. I fucking love. I wanted to do a Beer is the Mind Killer crossover with Dungeon Crawler Carl, where it says "Gone damn it, donut."
Mm-hmm.
Because "Gone damn it" is a curse in Cello's Gate.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good.
Yeah,
you need to find a character. You need to make a character named Donut. Just like find a way, just to get a character named Donut.
No.
That way it makes sense, you know.
I have a cat named Princess in my lit RPG.
Wow.
And a
damn
goat,
it, Princess. Do you say
a goat man named Matten.
You're lying.
No, I swear to God. He lives in a cellar and smokes weed and paints pictures of his cat.
That's
a goat man?
Yeah.
You should have him scream, right? He's gonna scream at some point, right?
No, he does. He sits because I don't know if you know, Matt Denneman used to paint pictures of cats for a living. To make money.
He has a calendar out there, doesn't he? I want to say there's a calendar.
Yeah. Oh yeah. His cat art is legit, dude. I got some on the back of my phone.
That's funny.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. It's like Kurt Vonnegut, how he draws buttholes all the time. Matt Denneman just draws cats.
He draws cats, dude.
That's funny.
So obviously we've been gone for a bit, but we're back now. So last week we missed all last week because Maurice had his birthday and he needed the week off. I was confused about that at first, and then I remembered he doesn't have children, so his birthdays still matter. Right. And I was like,
yes.
Oh, you still celebrate your birthday.
I'm crazy. So I do. My birthday starts like my birthday week is actually 2 weeks long. So it starts on the 22nd of April and it ends on the 6th. So it's still my birthday week.
No,
right now.
It's my birthday week right now.
Well, we share it.
Because my birthday is Thursday, so technically this is mine.
Oh, damn, I didn't realize it was
Yeah,
that
but
close.
you. Yeah, we're both. All three of us are like right here.
We're right together, yeah. Within
Yeah.
3 weeks of each other.
Yeah.
I'm older than Noah.
Yes, he is. Maurice is our daddy.
I'm the daddy.
We're his actual kids. So like I was saying, obviously it wasn't really the birthday thing. I just thought of that in the car and when I was driving home from daycare. Like Maurice has never taken a kid to daycare. And
I used to work in a daycare in my first year of college.
Oh, that's wild. So actually I was on vacation, so it was more my fault than Maurice's. So I do want to say that. But
I
I
on a
deserved
work
it.
trip.
So no, it's just me and my wife. We went to San Diego.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I went to some baseball games, hung out at the beach, fucked.
I knew you were gonna say.
Gonna get another kid.
I knew you were gonna. I knew you were gonna say it, and I was just waiting to see how you.
I'm gonna let you know it's not possible for me to have another kid right now.
Oh,
unlike Will, it's not possible for me.
Yeah,
I think I'm proof that it's. I think I'm proof that it's always possible in some level.
I don't think they do. I don't think they do vasectomies in Kentucky. It's like unchristian.
It's illegal.
Right?
Yeah. It's like an abortion.
Yeah, it's like abortions there. They don't let you do it.
Although in a weird way,
You're not
wouldn't it be
allowed to jerk
fair
off
if they
either, I'm
also
pretty sure.
wouldn't it be fair if they also didn't let us get vasectomies? If they were like no abortion and no vasectomies, I feel like on some level that would be fairer, but no.
Well, it
no,
would be
vasectomies are
also
still...
like no periods, no jerking off, because that's also
No,
sacrificing.
you can have
potential
periods.
life.
You just can't use tampons.
Yes,
That's right.
that would
Because
be
that's
cool.
like a
That's
dick.
the.
I'm glad that three white guys are talking about this on a podcast.
What are we even like? What?
It started with we're allowed to talk about vasectomies.
Yeah, we strayed off the path pretty quick.
They're all the
that's
same
because
region.
we're
Will's
talking
getting
about
uncomfortable
progressive values. Regardless, we're talking about progressive values, which are men should get vasectomies, women should not have their fucking uteruses mangled so that they can't have children anymore. Like that's insane that was the norm for so long. When vasectomies, you can have them and then leave that day fine. Like they just give you ibuprofen.
Well, they give you Valium now.
I've heard it's. I mean, my understanding was it's a step above.
They give you Valium if
totally
you're
fine,
stressed.
but you know.
So you guys want to hear? You want to hear how crazy advanced vasectomies are now?
Yeah.
Before we get into Malazan.
Before we talk about books on this book podcast, let's talk about my dick.
I went to get my consult, right? So you go in for a consult. They check out your junk. He told me I did a great job staying calm because he says usually guys tighten up when another man's down there, but he said I did a really good job like staying chill, and I was like, thanks. I vote Democrat. So this is how crazy vasectomies are now. They don't cut it or cinch it anymore. They just take a fucking water jet, dude, and zoop your vas deferens. Bzz. They just shoot it with a water jet. Done. Then your whole life, your sperm that's how little sperm men make. It just goes into your balls. Just sits in your sack your whole life. Isn't that wild?
Yes.
I don't like that you said the phrase "zoop your vas deferens."
I don't even
just
know
one
what
vas
that
deferens.
means. What do you?
A vas deferens, it's what connects.
Do they stick it?
It's the thing.
That's what puts the sperm in the urethra to mix with the prostate fluid.
Should they stick it?
So
up the
jizz is
urethra?
prostate fluid mixed with sperm.
If you made it
from the
this
vas
far,
deferens.
type prostate fluid.
I need you to. If you haven't given up, I need you to tell me if they shoot it up your urethra.
No. No, they make a little incision in your sac and then shoot the vas deferens.
Oh, so they do cut. They just don't insert.
Yeah, but it's tiny. It's tiny. It's like it's like getting a shot.
It's like a soup. I knew that.
Could you have it too,
they used to.
No, I did a lot of research on it.
They used to cut
the plunge.
They used to cut you open and then cut the vas deferens and then sew it off or cinch it.
And And back then they would. I think it was like supposed to be like 6 weeks of no activity or whatever. When they did it that way. And now it's like
now you're good.
It's like 2 days.
Don't matter.
They say.
Yeah.
I think they tell you 2 days.
Yeah, you can't have sex for a few weeks and which is fine when you're married. And
wouldn't even notice.
It's not fine. That's not fine. It's when you have children that
the children is sort of the thing. That's
true.
Noah had a vacation last week, so he's finally had sex this year. But
Noah's all stocked up. He's stocked up for the summer. That's how they did it.
Can we talk
went on
about
vacation,
something else that is
up.
related to this loosely?
Look, we're just getting people ready for what's happening when Malazan's over. Because
we're getting all the fun out of the way now because it's going to get dark. And so we're just going to talk about this for now.
So what we're going to do?
Talk about circumcision. That's what I want to talk about.
You want to talk about that?
I'm a white guy. I'm a white guy from the
Isn't
Midwest
that
with a Catholic
insane?
family, so it just happened.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I know, same dude. Like, I mean,
I'm fine.
My
with
dad
it.
was Catholic. My mom was Southern Baptist. But
they both do it. So
how fucking crazy is it that at some point in history they were like, we should start cutting the tips of kids' dicks off. That's crazy.
Okay, I have a theory for this that I'm going to tell you guys off the podcast.
Oh God.
I mean, it's
Just
got to
remind
be
me.
pedophilic.
Remind
it's
me.
got to be pedophilic.
No.
Actually,
Not
okay,
your
if you want the
theory.
honest,
I'm saying
okay.
like the origins.
Oh, I see.
Actually, the origins, as I've always understood it, are hygienic primarily. Because
No, dude, they used to have them bite it off.
I have a funnier origin.
Yeah, but I understood that it started as a practice because infection was so common in it. But
is that right? Okay.
That's what Will said as he had his son circumcised.
It's for your own good. I don't know why I'm doing it myself. I don't know why I'm doing it myself in this scenario.
Yeah, what's it called? A brisk? A brish?
A brisk? It's called a brisk? You want it named after you?
No, brisk.
No, there's a word. Because the guy who cuts it is like the modal. I'm not Jewish, so.
Oh, yeah, there is a name. There is a name. I don't know what it's
there
called.
is a name.
But
it's like they do it at the house.
So, yes, doctors can do it, but if you're like Orthodox Jewish, there's a different person that does it.
It's like a special kind of rabbi who does it.
And that's the one, the special kind of rabbi used to.
Moil.
Yeah, that's it.
Moil.
Yes.
They used to bite it off.
That's how I'd do it if I had a son.
They did. They didn't bite it. They don't bite it off. They cut it and then they do something else with their mouth. I don't know what the whole deal is, but
that sounds so much worse than biting it off.
I'm making it worse. I don't know. There's no good way to describe this, guys. There's a reason they don't talk about it anymore.
What
Okay.
have we talked about for 14 minutes? This
Suction
is good.
by mouth.
I'm sorry.
It's like this. It's like this. This is exactly.
They suck the blood out of it.
That's what they do. That's the one. That sounds so much
placenta
worse.
shit, dude.
Fuck.
It sounds so much worse.
That's worse than biting it off.
Oh. I just like there was a brief moment in the chaos of that conversation, and then the only thing I hear is suction by mouth.
Oh my god! I'm like.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of hardcore and cool.
It's not.
It is. I'm on the hardcore and cool side.
No,
Kind
it's
of
not.
hardcore and cool.
I also don't have a son, so
I'm like.
look, that's kind of sick. You're like,
cringing.
what a flex! What a flex on uncircumcised guys. Be like, you're uncircumcised, pussy.
I got my dick sucked when I was a baby.
Yeah. You should have seen those nurses in that hospital room. Ripping that shit off.
Oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy.
All right.
That's crazy.
Let's wrap it
Anyway,
up so I
back
don't
to
I don't want to
Malazan.
edit anything, so I don't want to roll it back.
Let's just keep moving. This.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep this in there. I mean, this is not as bad as what's happening in Memories of Ice. So let's be
True.
Let's be real. So we've been gone. We're going. These are obviously some fat. Besides 22, these are some really fat chapters, right?
Yeah.
So I did my best to kind of do like my little 3-paragraph thing, like I did the last time we had a big, huge section. So Maurice has some talking points for us that we will go through. I'm going to read I mean, it's not brief, but compared to how many words are in this book, it's pretty brief. Summary of what happened, and then we'll hit on those talking points. If we need to, I do have some character arc stuff, but it looks like Maurice covered a lot of that in your talking points. But I have some backup. Not that we need extra talking points.
I think we're gonna be fine. Yeah.
But I did some character arc stuff just to help remind myself too, right? Because I'm already like, I'm deep in House of Chains right now. So.
Yeah. How far? Okay. What chapter are you in House of Chains?
I'd have to check. I'm listening, so I don't know how people who listen
I'm
to
on
stuff
chapter
keep track of
4.
anything.
On the app, it just tells you what chapter you're in. What the?
Oh, you can
Well,
look
yeah.
at it.
My Kindle weirdly tells me what it names all the chapters on Audible on my Kindle as like prologue is chapter 1. Like it's
Oh, it does that
weird.
some weird formatting. I have 10 hours left in the audiobook.
Okay, you're
At
ahead.
1.5.
You're far.
You're back ahead of me now. So
I'm through chapter 11. Oh,
shit.
I'm through
Yeah.
book 1 and 2.
I gotta catch
What
up.
speed? Oh shit!
He's a 1.5
and 2.
guy. He's a 1.5.
Yeah, I
guy.
listen at 1.5.
I'm listening
I'm
to
a-
2 right now.
I'm a 2.
Ooh, I can't.
So
I can't
I
do
gotta.
2.
I gotta get on there. I gotta get on it. I started. See, I made a mistake though. I started A Time of Dragons, and like I'm trying to do
so
both.
good, dude.
Trying to do both, and
I need
it's
to
a lot.
read that.
This is such.
I just
this
finished
is so
Ironbound.
fucking much. It's so
Oh, I liked
fucking much
Ironbound.
epic fantasy.
It was good.
Like
It was like it was very Red Rising, Will of the Many.
Yeah, it's funny. I talked to. I'm actually gonna
I'll
have
be right
Andrew
back.
on my. I'm gonna have Andrew on my other podcast. He said more than anything, it's inspired by Codex Alera by Jim Butcher.
Interesting.
And I was like, oh. And then after I read Codex Alera, I was like, oh, I get it.
is Codex
yeah.
didn't that one kind of Pokemon? Don't they have like a
Yeah, it's like Pokemon Roman Empire, but like the setting and like the Roman Legion stuff in it is much more like Ironbound than Will of the Many or Red Rising is.
interesting.
So
Okay.
yeah, because
It was super good. I really love the magic system too.
yeah, it was good. I'm excited for Cold Wind. There was a delay in my. I suppose I should have the book already now, but there was a delay in the printing, so we're just waiting. But yeah, I'm excited for it. So let's go in. I'm gonna read now.
Cool. I'm a mute.
So this is book 4, Memories of Ice, chapter 22 to the epilogue. I do not have a summary of the epilogue. I figure we'll talk about that on our own afterwards, just because it's kind of separate from the story here. But book 4 of Memories of Ice. The Malazan forces race towards Coral, only to find themselves walking into the brutal and chaotic confrontation with the Panyan Doman. The army splits to gain an advantage, but the gamble leads to a devastating siege filled with sorcery, fire, and relentless enemies like the K'chain Chamal and the enslaved Condors. Inside the city, the bridge burners carry out desperate missions to weaken the defenses, suffering catastrophic losses in the process. At the same time, Genoas Perrin uncovers signs of an even greater conflict brewing among the gods, while Quickbin unleashes staggering magical power to behold the line against overwhelming odds. That part is so fucking sick. As the battle reaches its peak, betrayal shatters what little stability remains. Fucking Calor turns on his allies, striking down Corlat and attempting to kill Silverfox. Whiskey Jack intervenes, but his goddamn old man knee has an issue. We lose our boy. The loss devastates the army and underscores the brutal reality of war. Victory offers no protections from meaningless losses. Amid this collapse, Itkovian delivers the novel's most powerful act. He embraces the suffering of the Tlanamas, taking upon himself hundreds of thousands of years of pain and granting them the release they were denied for millennia. As mortal and divine forces converge, the battle is ultimately decided by overwhelming power. Animander Rake arrives as Moonspawn rises from the sea, unleashing Korald Galalan in a cataclysmic... I didn't listen to this one. Cataclysmic display that destroys the Panion Domain's remaining strength. The Seer falls and Coral is taken, but the cost is staggering once again. The bridge burners are nearly annihilated. Countless soldiers lie dead, and the city itself is forever altered, caught between the mortal world and darkness. What remains is not triumph, but the heavy aftermath of survival, and the world is irrevocably changed. There we go. That's a brief summary of the 400 pages of this section.
That's a very brief, very brief summary.
Yeah.
You did great.
I think what's important here is that we talk about some of the characters and what, because there's obviously 3 or 4 really big things that happen here that are going to have big implications moving on in the series. I assume. I don't know. I assume. But Will, how was the end of Memories of Ice?
Hurts. It hurts. I'm about 2.5, 3 weeks since I read it. Still fucking hurts. I
read it in 2019, so 7 years, and it still hurts. Mm-hmm. And I was dreading this end. I was like, fuck, I don't want to read this. I don't want to read it again.
Yeah. It's brutal. What he does so well, what Erickson does so well, though, he balances the horror, and there's also a lot of good that happens too, right? There's some incredibly moving, emotionally, driven moments in the end of this book. It's hard to. So, a couple of things that stand out. Whiskey Jack's death.
What an earned death.
Yeah. Well, we talked about this with Coltane, right? It is an earned death. It is foreshadowed for a long ass time.
The whole book. Yeah. It's crazy on reread how often his leg is brought up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It is
fucking crazy.
It's talked about constantly. It's foreshadowed. Not to mention, now one thing I thought was interesting, we really never saw Whiskey Jack in action, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah.
The one time he does, we've kind of got this picture of Calor as this pretty imposing guy. And Whiskey Jack mops the floor with him in this fight.
Yeah.
Fucking sick.
He held his own against Dassem Ultor, who was the first sword of the Malazan Empire, and
also the mortal sword of Hood, right? So
yeah.
I mean, this, he immediately, it's
that's what Dujek says about Whiskey Jack.
It's 3 moves and he has Calor beat, and it's his leg just gives out and he can't finish the thrust.
And whose fault it is? Fucking Opon.
Mm-hmm. because Opon's coin is what made the wall fall on him, and we get that moment where they don't see the coin. It's been a while since we talked about the coin. The coin turns, and Corlat doesn't see Dujak's forces flying in to the city, and it changes the whole, the whole structure of the battle. You know, and if she had seen that, they would have, maybe Whiskey Jack wouldn't have been there. They would have been moving somewhere else, you know. And it's like, it's just the way this series works, that like the little pieces fall into place along the way, and the reveals are sometimes awesome and sometimes devastating. And I think that Memories of Ice has both in spades.
I was gonna save the Whiskey Jack moment for the end of this episode, but I think, well, I mean,
it shapes everything.
Aside from it shapes everything, and like I love that moment so fucking much. But there's that, I really really love the payoff for the two Marines, the female Marines, who have been following Silver Fox and step in after Whiskey Jack is killed and mortally wound Calor. Which just speaks to how fucking good the Bridge Burners are and the Malazans are. And these are two unnamed Marines. We never get their names. We have no idea who the fuck they are, but they're Bridge Burners.
I think in like 10 years, they have a YA novel planned for these two unnamed Marines, right? Ericsson's son, I think, is writing it. I'm totally making this up.
Yeah, that's not true.
I mean, we don't know, honestly.
We've also done something, and I've done something from the very beginning of the book. I have put fucking Calor. Like, that has become like, that's like a motto now for like Memories of Ice.
That should
we
be
need
a
to
shirt.
Get that shit on a shirt.
Fucking Calor.
Fucking Calor.
But it's just a picture of me.
Yeah. Noah. With a white wig on. A really long white wig. I think that's so interesting. How, as a person who was reading it for the first time, how much of that did you see coming? How much, like, what did you feel going into it? Did you know, were you dreading
betrayal?
it, or were you
like Calor's betrayal?
Calor's betrayal, you kind of know he's going to try something, but like the way it played out, did you see that coming, or was it a shock?
Not exactly. I kind of assumed Whiskey Jack would die. It felt like that was coming.
I did not assume that.
I didn't
and
either.
I was
so
pissed.
Here's the reason why I said that. Here's the reason why I said that. This is like a trope, man, and Ericsson's not immune to this. They talked about his retirement, and
right,
it's like the thing, right? You watch a movie. There's an old cop who's two days from retirement. He will die.
You don't get to retire.
So that was the reason I thought, like, oh shit, he's probably gonna die.
Well, I just thought they decimate the fucking Bridge Burners in this. And I was like,
they
wait,
all fucking die.
Are the Bridge Burners not our main characters?
Well, I think this is a lesson, right? That Malazan doesn't have main characters.
Exactly.
And
Malazan's
we talked about
story
this
about
way
an
back in
empire,
Gardens.
not about a certain people.
It is the story of this world. It's not the story of Whiskey Jack and Dujak. So I think that's something that's like,
This almost had to happen for the events of the next few books to take precedent in your mind.
Well, and I'll say this, like, at this point, I think you just have to trust Erickson. You're 3 books deep. Like, you just have to trust him that this is going to pay off. And it hurts.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's gonna work out. It's not gonna work out, but it's gonna pay off. Like, it's going to be meaningful. There's one thing I've noticed.
That is, you just touched on.
He doesn't kill characters off.
You should have.
Yeah.
For the series.
He doesn't kill characters off willy-nilly. I can tell, like, that's pretty obvious. Like, he's not just out here murdering guys. He's not pulling names from a hat. He is, in fact, like, crafting a story, and sometimes characters die, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they come back to life. You know, but there's meaning behind all of it. And there will be
a shock. You know, there's like, George R. R. Martin has famously made killing characters for shock value like a big part of storytelling now.
I think he would say it's not shock value, but yes, I agree with you.
Yeah,
George says a lot of bullshit. I've seen him in a panel.
Yeah.
It's not for shock. It's realistic that people would die. And yes, it is. Sure. But you're the first dude to ever fucking kill their main character in
book
first
one
of a series.
Of a 7-book series, right?
And you're like, who the fuck is going to be, who are we following after this?
Well, it's like I saw a thing once. It was a review of that series when like book 3 was out or something, and talking about how it had kind of changed the structure of fantasy novels in general. And basically, they said like there was fantasy before Ned Stark died and fantasy after Ned Stark died.
I fucking bet, dude.
And it's true. Like you can look at
Grimdark too.
You can, yeah. Well, I mean, not to say that Grimdark was coming into its form at that time.
Yeah.
But it definitely changed. I mean, you look at novels written before. Fantasy novels in the 80s didn't kill their fucking characters. Like you'd have a cast of 10 characters, they all make it through every book. So
that's the best.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
Now I gotta be all fucking stressed and shit.
I know.
If Star Wars Episode 6 had ended with Luke, Leia, and Han Solo and Chewbacca, spoiler alert for Star Wars, by the way, but it was released in the 60s.
Happy May the 4th.
And 70s. Hey, this
May the
is
4th.
appropriate. Yeah, my buddy's having a kid today.
Obi-Wan. Oh, that's
He
so
better
sick.
name his kid
My
Obi-Wan.
sister-in-law.
He has
My
2
sister-in-law
tattoos
is a May
on his
4th
back.
child.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I'm jealous.
What was I saying?
Episode 6.
If episode 6,
If
if they all
episode
died.
6 had ended and they'd all, any one of them had died, that would have sucked. Like, okay, cool, but now Han Solo's dead. So
Right.
This is why I love The Last Jedi, because it fucks with your expectations of Star Wars.
yeah,
And that's why I think that film's so genius. And I think in 20 years people are going to see that.
100%. 100%.
But the last 10 years everybody's been just bitching their little willy-nillies off. Unless you're circumcised, then it's a will mill.
I mean, and then you look at the Phantom Menace also did that when Qui-Gon
Yeah.
was killed by
And they killed Darth Maul, but they had to bring him back. Although I'm happy they brought Darth Maul back.
That was a good call.
They shouldn't have killed him. They should have killed him in the first place. Have you guys been watching Shadowhunter or Shadow Lord, dude?
I haven't yet.
No.
Haven't yet.
Dude,
I need to.
it is
my God.
so fucking good.
I need
Some
to.
of the
It's
best
such
voice acting ever done is in the Star Wars.
Sam Witwer.
Sam Whittier
God, he's so fucking good.
as Darth Maul is. Dude,
That
Darth
whole
Maul,
series-
this Darth Maul show is so good.
All those
You
animated
gotta
series
watch
have
it.
fucking A tier or S tier voice acting. Every single one of them.
Oh yeah, They're great.
They managed to get guys that sounded like their real life counterparts, but also like are talented enough voice actors that it's like a
Are
better
voice actors.
performance in some ways.
Yeah.
Like Matt Lanter is like an incredible Anakin. He sounds enough like Hayden Christensen that it works, but he probably emotes better than Hayden Christensen does.
Well,
Interesting.
this is a love Hayden Christensen podcast.
Oh, I love Hayden. Don't get me
I
wrong.
love Hayden
I'm just saying that like
We grew up on that shit. That's why the first 3 are my favorite of the Star
I can't
Wars
say
saga.
that, but I do love them. I can't say they're my favorite, but I do love them.
Brother, man. I love Phantom Menace so much. Pod racing,
Oh yeah.
Darth
Pod racing is
Maul.
shit. Dude, that N64 pod racing game was the shit,
Oh,
bro.
so good.
I had one on my
so
Game Boy
good.
too. And the Rumble Pack.
So good. You would have a Game Boy.
Rumble.
Little rich kid.
Shut the fuck up.
Rich fucking doctor parents, dude.
Anyway, back to Malazan. It's not a Star Wars podcast. Back to Malazan.
I would love to do. I would fucking kill a Star Wars podcast. I'm not gonna lie to you
dude.
guys.
I think we'd be a
We'd
good
be the
group for
first
that,
people
too.
to be like, we love all the Star Wars. and the people would be like, what the fuck is this? They're
Well,
not
Star
like,
Wars
"Don't
fans
listen."
Listen,
Star Wars fans would hate it. We'd have like
these-
1-star ratings all the
are
time.
these guys positive about Star Wars? Are they just saying make more Star Wars because we want to see it?
Are they? Do they like Star Wars? Are they Star Wars fans that like Star Wars? Fuck these guys.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. They're just pandering. Yeah. Fuck.
Industry
Fuck y'all.
plants. Yeah. Please, I would love to be an industry
Kathleen
plant.
Kennedy? Dude, I would
Please.
take Disney money to hype
Make
Star
me
Wars.
an industry plant. Give me money.
Yeah. I won't take
Please,
money to review
Disney?
a book, but give me money to review Star
Disney.
Wars, I'm all in.
Let's
You
talk.
give me that Disney money. Woo.
Yes.
Hey,
son.
boys, we hitting you
Yes.
up. You want a Star Wars Posse podcast? We'll be the only one.
Okay, I'm gonna get us on track, and I'm gonna keep us on track.
Okay,
with my little thing.
ask one of your questions. Yeah.
Okay. So we're on. Let's start just talking about the siege of Coral and how that starts. It's like a big
Moonspawn?
thing. First off, Moonspawn. We learned something which is really cool, and it's that Moonspawn was a creation of the Kachane Naruk.
Yes.
Which were precursors to the Kachane Chamal, right? Hold on.
They were the enemies, the mortal enemies of the Kachane Chamal. So they were the short tails, which means they had short tails.
Creative.
Circumcised. Ka-ching, come on.
They were the circumcised dinosaurs.
Stubby tails.
Do you think their parents bit the tail off after they were
Without
born?
a doubt. Without a doubt.
that's
The
sick.
matron?
It's sick.
The matron of the
would-
Kachane Naruk?
Yeah.
Fuck the matron, dude. Anyway, so Moonspawn is missing. How scared are you for Animander Rake during this whole series? Not at
even
all.
a tiny bit.
Not even
They're
a
tiny
wrong.
bit.
They're
I know.
definitely wrong.
I'm really not worried about it.
Listen, we were talking about this how there's no main character. I was wrong. Animander Rake is the main character. There is no chance, and I firmly believe this. I could be wrong. There is no chance he dies off screen. So, yeah, he's not gonna die.
That would be fucking insane.
Yeah.
To kill somebody like Rake off screen, and it's like we don't know what happened to him.
Yeah. I was like,
gone.
y'all ain't got no faith.
Especially after you
Corlac
start
got
House of
no
Chains, you get on-screen deaths for things that you thought were off-screen deaths.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
fucking House of Chains is crazy.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
I was sitting there. I was like, he's fine. I guarantee. There's one thing I can say with certainty is Animander Rake is fine.
Yeah, I think people
He's the
talk
only
about
person
how,
with
like,
plot armor.
It didn't make sense that he was gone, and it's like, what buffeted Perrin? And I think I've always assumed that the power that buffeted Perrin was the Roos Warren, the ocean, because Animander Rake was hidden within Corald Ghislaine under the water, so he was kind of like stepped into two different warrens. I think that's kind of how I pictured it, and he was just like he was totally hiding himself with his magic, so that the Seer couldn't see him. So when Perrin goes to try to look for him, he's buffeted away by Rake's wards. And I think that's what happened. That's my take on what happened. I didn't have a problem with Rake being like sneaking up, like the whole sneak up plan.
Rake
I
can
thought it
do
was
that
whatever
was
the
the point.
fuck he wants, dude.
Yeah.
He literally went. He explicitly did not tell any of them where he was going, so that nobody could give him up.
Yeah.
And I have to think that's mostly because of Calor. He didn't want by proxy didn't want Calor to know.
I picture Rake as a guy who he gets all these text messages and maybe responds once or twice a week, and just lets them go.
He reacts.
He's just like
He just reacts with a thumbs up. That's all you get.
he just
check
he
mark.
goes in, he sees that he has a
Scene.
lot, and he's like, I'm not doing this, and he deletes every single thread.
No, he marks them all as red. He doesn't delete them. He marks them all as red. That way it shows that he saw it. That's how it works.
I love
What
this
about the
Animander
bridge
Rake.
burner assault? Okay, let's talk about one thing.
It's Saving
The
Private
Bridge Burner-
Ryan. It's Saving
Holy
Private Ryan
shit.
in magic with magic. It's fucking
That's a
crazy.
good-
And this is what you want to know why I mentioned doing a fan cast? Is that this scene needs to be adapted. I need to see this adapted somewhere.
we need The Rock and Kevin Hart.
Oh my god, is the
Those would be funny bridge burners. They would be funny bridge burners.
They would be.
Who's Perrin and who's Quickman?
Quickman is.
I mean, The Rock is Quick Ben.
I was gonna say Kevin Hart.
The
Okay.
Rock is Callum, right? The Rock would be Callum. They're not even together in this.
but with fake dreads that are obvious.
like his Moana hair, his live action Moana hair.
yeah.
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 But he just talks in his normal rock voice.
Well, yeah, and he still has the fucking tribal tattoos and shit. Like he doesn't.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, he doesn't do.
I'm not gonna lie. Look, I'm a big Dwayne The Rock Johnson fan. I got nothing.
I think
against
he
my
is
boy.
great in the right.
I've never
movies.
seen a bad the Rock movie.
Dude, I finally watched Jumanji this weekend with my kids.
It's so
the newer
good.
One.
Is it
It was fucking hilarious.
Both of them are good.
Really?
Both of them are good.
I haven't seen
hilarious.
it.
Dude, you gotta
I love
watch
the
it.
Robin Williams version. It's so good.
It's great.
Dude,
The
it's so
reboot
funny.
is good. Both of them are. My favorite scene in that
What
whole
is it?
movie.
Totally, it's a flip on the.
Yeah.
They get sucked into
they
the
go
video
in.
game,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
My favorite scene
Yeah.
in that whole movie is when it has the like big dramatic pan around to the Rock's face, and he's just sitting there and he goes, "Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry."
Yeah, that is
It's so funny.
I love Jack Black. Also, I mean, you can't not
God,
love
he's
Jack Black.
and
I mean,
you know
you are his, like,
Jack Black
avatar, so.
Jack Black is essentially a teenage girl in that movie. Jack Black
Yeah,
is a teenage
yeah.
girl. in
I've
that.
seen the
Oh,
commercials,
dude.
so I know what that.
It is so
fucking
dude. It is
funny.
hilarious. I don't know how there's not another one of those.
There's two. They made a sequel.
I was laughing. Is there?
Yeah, I thought you were making a joke.
They just filmed
No,
the third
I'm gonna
one.
watch another one.
They just
I
filmed
thought
the
you were
third one.
making a joke about how like people
Is
make
it
that
good?
joke like with Kung Fu Panda.
second
they're
one's
like,
good.
There is no. It's a shame there's no fourth Kung Fu Panda movie, and like
I had no idea there was a second new Jumanji movie. Look, I'll tell you about what book came out 4 years ago, but I can't tell you what sequels movie.
Yeah, they made a second one. It's really funny too. It's not quite as good, probably, but it's funny. And then they just filmed a third one. I only know this because when Doctor Who I was really into Doctor Who, and I followed
Karen.
On Instagram. That's the only reason I know about this.
That's fair.
So, but anyway, yeah, it's excellent.
hot.
I love those. What?
She is hot.
She is hot.
okay.
For a redhead.
So Bridge Runner Assault, Quick Ben, being a fucking he drowned somebody by putting
my gosh.
water in their lungs.
In their lungs, yeah, it's fucking crazy.
You
So
can
this
like feel
whole-
it when you read it.
This whole sequence is it's Saving Private Ryan. It's the D-Day assault at the beginning of Saving Private Ryan.
You are a
in
little
Malazan.
quiet, Will. You are a little quiet.
I am.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm shouting, so I never quite know. But yeah, it's the D-Day assault at the beginning of Saving Private Ryan in Malazan. That's essentially what this is. The amount of times that Perrin thought he was going to die also was very funny to me.
Joey just constantly, dude. He's
Perrin
like, we're
always
dead.
thinks he's dying.
My thing is,
Dude,
like,
we're dead.
I think as the master of the
Thank
deck,
God.
I think he might actually have plot armor. I'm not sure he could die here if he wanted to. So,
Even if he dies,
Right,
he's
like-
probably not out of the book.
right.
Yeah, he would be
So,
like
right.
he would like become like an entity, or he would
Yeah.
ascend
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
He would
what
just be
happens.
called the master of the deck.
They would forget his name
Right.
for sure. But
When Hedge
he,
blows himself up, I was so fucking pissed.
Mm.
I was like, and it's such a like almost a throwaway death. It's not because he saves them from the, but it's like a drop in the bucket. It's like nothing, and I'm like, no, Hedge, what the fuck, dude? You were supposed to get what? I was pissed. I was pissed.
Fiddler's going to be pissed too.
Oh yeah. And then
Yeah.
Trots, when Trots dies, taking out 25 Seer Doman by himself. Yeah.
Don't
And then
fucking
so
talk
they
to me
get
about
so
Trots.
scared that they run away. He comes out just more wounds than flesh. Fucking.
And he's still smiling.
And then lives. He's just smiling. He lives for like another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Tell me that dude isn't a Crimson Reclaimer, Maurice.
That guy.
Stop pitching your own book.
I love Trot so much. After the duel where he fights like a Malazan infantryman,
Yeah.
and then
That's such
in
a good
that
scene.
scene in the tower, you don't even see him do this. You just hear about it, and that's something that Erickson does really well. Is he doesn't actually show you every scene, but he tells you about them in a way that feels realistic, like you'd hear about it. And I think that's such brilliant writing, and shows that you don't have to actually see something to know about it and to like feel its presence in a book.
Another author who does that, he doesn't always do it, but there's one scene I'm thinking about that it's done very well. Noah, you're going to know what I'm talking about here. Sanderson has a similar, he does a similar thing in book 5 of Stormlight that is used very effectively.
Yeah.
Interesting. There's also another death. Oh, fucking Picker being condescending or sarcastic And then Lady Envy being like, "Do you need help?" And she's like, "No, we got it." And then Lady Envy's like, "Okay." And then Lady Envy, like 5 minutes later, is like, "Why are they all dying?"
She's like, "They do not got it.
I don't. Y'all don't have this." She's like, "Oh, she was trying to be funny."
That's what I do.
Well, it wasn't, and now it costs you. Yeah,
we're obviously good.
That's just
I was.
That's
so
just
pissed.
I think it's funnier if you phrase it as like if you frame it as like a people pleaser. It's like, "Oh, I don't want to impose. No, we're good. We're good." And then you just fucking die.
That's how Will would do it.
People are over there like, "Wait a second, what?"
It's so sad.
I was like, oh,
Lady Envy's like, "Y'all don't have it." That's so fucking weird that you said you did.
She's like, "You are not good at this. This is going very poorly."
But she just like heals them. Like Lady Envy grows on me throughout this book, and it's so
she makes me grow.
So funny.
Shut the fuck up.
Bet.
Shut the fuck up. He's got Jason's painting of her bookmarked on his fucking phone.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got it. I printed it out, Jason. Bitch.
What is it? Oh, I love also when they're like running from the Katane Jamal, and then Tool just shows up.
Oh, dude. That scene was so fucking good.
Oh, when Tool shows up, it's sick. Yeah.
And she's like, follow that guy. Everybody follow that guy. They just follow him. And then at some point she's like, he's going deeper into the fucking cat. Turn around.
Like,
follow
where the
somebody
fuck
else.
is he going? Yeah. Yeah, I love that scene. I think it's cool too. It's like one of the first times we really get to see Tool completely unrestricted, right? Like,
yeah,
like fully doing. I mean, he says, and he walks in the city. He's like, they need to remember who the first sword of the Talana Mass is, and I'm like, fuck yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Jumanji 2, dude.
Jumanji 2. He's over here looking at
get it out of my head.
2. We're gonna have to do a live reaction podcast to Jumanji 2.
Dude, the first one was so funny. It was so funny.
The first one is really good. It's just funny to me. They're sitting over there like so fucking giddy over Jumanji 2.
Classic, though. What a concept.
Dude, I'm gonna let you guys know right now. All I care about is House of Chains. But yeah, we're gonna keep.
Okay, let's talk about the Condors and how fucking fuck the Condors, dude. Like, so it takes. Maranth are like dive bombing these Condors. The Condors, like, it takes Quickben and Perrin, like, all of their power to kill one of them. What the fuck is up with these Condors?
Because they're wild, dude.
Also, what's a condor? I kept imagining it like
It's
an albatross, but that's not right.
It's like a vulture, right? Isn't it closer to like a vulture?
There's a picture I saw.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a weird one. This is kind of stylized. Oh shoot, I don't know if you really see it, but it's Perrin fighting. Oh,
cool.
Wait.
Oh,
yeah, we skipped over that he turned into a fucking hound and killed one.
Yeah.
Well, we're jumping around. I'm having trouble keeping track of where we are sometimes.
You're good.
Because the battle jumps around. But
He turned into a fucking hound, like a I imagine him like
Hound of Shadow.
What am I thinking of? There's like a
werewolf.
Somebody floating inside of like a.
Well, all I know is that
Twilight.
Sarah on the book club called him a werewolf in book 1. She said he was the Malazan version of a werewolf, and I thought she was
in love with werewolf.
I thought she was full of shit, dude. I thought she was full of shit, and then turns out he actually is kind of a werewolf. So
yeah, but again, Sarah's really into like animal.
She said
men,
that because she thinks it's hot. I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know
that she was kind of right.
Technically right.
Like, I'm very interested to get
Good
her.
job, Sarah.
She has started reading House of Chains. I've noticed she's making comments about Karsa, and I'm really enjoying her commentary on Karsa. She described him as
what is she
not.
saying?
She described him as not very cash money earlier, which I.
He is not. He is not very cash.
He's not very cash money.
Okay, we got to save the Karsa talk. Save the Karsa talk. I have so much. I have so much
Okay.
to say about Karsa.
Then Moonspawn shows up out of the water.
Ocean.
I remember your text when this happened.
Will was live tweeting this into this book.
Yeah,
so
at the ending, and you were like, "Nobody Aura farms like Animander fucking Rake." Like
coming up on Moonspawn, just fucking out of the ocean, dude.
rising out of
And
the
you
water.
sent that gif of the guy with the fucking water jets. Which was amazing.
He takes Moonspawn and just hovers over the city and just like plants. It's just like he lowers it and then raises it, I guess. I don't know.
I just had a great idea. Guys, let me know in the book club on the comments or on this if you would be when we start our Patreon eventually, the $5 level, you get screenshots of our text thread. Or is that a $10 level thing?
That might be 10.
It might be $10.
We got secrets.
Okay, you guys talk. My dogs are barking. I gotta let them out to go pee.
Okay.
He's going to watch Jumanji too. He's not coming back.
Blend's. He's going to watch Jumanji too. Can we talk about Blend's secret necklace also? That moment.
Yeah. That she thought it was just a trinket and turns out it's like a super powerful artifact.
This idiot thinks she has an artifact that's giving her a magical ability.
But yeah, it turns out to be
she's
nothing.
Just magical.
Yeah.
She's just magical.
It turns out to be nothing. Yeah.
Okay, that's really the big spots of the Siege of Coral. I want to talk about as a story, Talk the Younger's story. How did you feel about it? What did you think there? Because that's a huge plot line here in book 3.
I think it's awesome. It's in keeping with the larger theme of it's very sad, it's bittersweet. Also, in keeping with the theme of compassion, though, that runs through the core of this book, because he goes out of his way to save Tool because Tool views him as a friend. They've traveled together. Like, he saves Tool. In doing so, he also saves Mock. Like, they would fight to the death. So right. I think that he does that, and also in that same act saves Tog, the god, and releases him.
Yeah.
I mean, Tog's a fucking hero, dude.
Dude, he is.
And then in doing
it's so interesting. He chooses death, right? He kills himself. He impales himself on. There's also this really kind Seer Doman who's been just like I almost think of him like a Nazi.
One of the sympathizer ones, like the a lot of movies have that character who's like the Nazi who has doubts. Yeah.
Yes, that's kind of how I thought about him. Was like he was like, this is so sad, and he just felt so like, oh, this poor guy, and he's just fighting for him. It's like he can get him killed if he keeps doing this, but he does it anyway. But like that moment when he kills himself, when Talk kills himself, I think he thinks he's helping Tool, but I think Tool and Mock still fight. I don't think they stop.
He knocked Mock out. He knocked Mock out.
Oh, he hits Mock.
He does the thing, and like the device hits Mock. He like pushes the thing. Yeah. He knocks him out. Yeah. They were fighting, like it basically the way Talk sees it is Mock has the upper hand.
But
he doesn't.
Tool's getting his ass kicked by Mock.
Yeah.
And then so Talk does hit Mock, and then he impales himself.
Yes.
I forgot that he saved Tool. That's incredible. Thank you for pointing that out.
Because Tool, he talks about how Tool called him brother. Like they, and I'm like, fuck, that shit gets me. Like,
well, yeah. Like Talk forgot his own name. He forgot who he is. And seeing Tool and him calling him brother was like, oh shit. Yeah, I know this guy. And then, so Tog is freed, which was like, I guess, did he have to die in order for Tog to be free?
Well, you know how Malazan is. Who knows? Yeah. I mean, he talks about the wolf being inside of him almost in a physical sense, that the wolf is in his body, but can't breathe because his chest is pushed in and things like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But again, Talk has gone crazy. How do you...
Right.
He doesn't even... He can't differentiate reality at this point, so who knows?
Not only does that happen, that frees Tog. Tog then howls, and the Talon A show up, and they save all the Malazans by killing all the Kachin Jamal, the undead Kachin Jamal. So, like, there is this, like, Talk saves the fucking day, basically, by saving Tool and impaling himself on a piece of wood.
It's like a implement of some kind. I was a little unclear on what.
Are we talking about Talk dying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a second, he's dead for a second, and then he comes back.
And then he comes back in Annister's body, and he's now in Annister's body, does Annister have one eye also?
Yes.
So he's in Annister's body. He has one eye again, and he's the mortal sword of Tog and Fanderay. What? He doesn't even fight with a sword.
Right. Yeah.
He'll be fine.
Well, I thought it was interesting too that this sparked some interesting discussion in the club of people feeling like the stakes are a little lower because we've had a few characters who have come back from the dead. I'm curious to get y'all's take on that.
So I will say, when characters come back from the dead with Erikson, it doesn't feel like a positive for the character. Like, I feel like when people come back from the dead in other books, sorry, I mean pretzels.
You're good.
It's like they become, I guess they technically become more powerful when Erikson brings them back, but it seems like a shittier situation.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
well,
God,
a lot
I
of
got all
times the
this
character you
bullshit
came
now.
to love is gone in one way or another, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know,
They
like,
are
like
changed.
Silver,
They
or
change
not,
into
like
a
Silver
different-
Fox and
Silver
Tattersail.
Fox. Yeah.
Tattersail
not
is not
Tattersail,
back.
right?
Tattersail's not back.
There are so many characters who don't come back. And, like, obviously there's 7 more books. You don't know what's going to happen. But, like, there's a level here where Tok earns his resurrection.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Plus, by book 10, this is all just Perrin's dream, right?
Yeah. I mean, he wakes up.
When he was a kid, dreaming of being a soldier?
Yeah,
I
he
want him.
falls
I
asleep.
want the ending to be like a Stephen King style ending, where all of a sudden, like, Steven Erikson is a character in the book, and he's just like, like he's a character in the book, and he's like writing it as we read
He's
it.
a bard.
Uh-huh.
He's a bard
Yeah.
at the Phoenix End, dude. Telling this story.
That's a Stephen
all-
King
he's
thing.
just
Or like
stand in for Kruppa.
Frank Herbert did that a little bit too with Dune at the end.
Of course he did.
Where, like, yeah, his self-insert characters literally that are them. Like,
I will say this. There is, I think you're right. When people come back, it is, they're changed. Death changes you. But we are in a world where the afterlife is very real. And it is, you actually, I mean, we see it. We see characters in the afterlife. We don't, like, know exactly what Hood's realm looks like, but we know that it's a realm. We know that
I mean,
stuff
Quickman
exists.
spent some time there in this book. So
Yeah. So, like, I mean, it's not great. It's it's like the underworld in, like, you know, Greek mythology, kind of. Like, it's just like mounds of bodies, but, like, there is
it's a
something-
tangible, very real thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is
characters
why
aren't actually gone. They're just somewhere else right now. And you may not see them again, but you might.
Well, like, I'm gonna make this comparison again. Malazan, in some ways, is very myth. It's very mythological.
Yeah.
You know, that's why that's where I go with it a lot of times. The way that the Pantheon functions, the way the afterlife functions in this series, is more like Greek myth than it is other fantasy tropes. Resurrection is a byproduct of that. If you read, like, Greek tragedies, like, people come back from the dead all the fucking time. It's not abnormal in worlds that have that sort of afterlife. But again, there's a cost.
They're like,
There's a cost. And I think that as long as there's a cost, like, it's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I can buy that we are dealing with a world where death is not necessarily permanent if there's a cost.
This isn't a Jon Snow situation.
right.
Yeah.
That's like,
In fairness,
oh,
I will
man,
say,
how do
in
we get out of
complete fairness, we don't know how that will be handled in the book. But yeah, I agree with you.
He consulted on the show, so I don't.
I mean, I think the events are probably similar. You know, will there be a difference in character? I don't know. Who knows? But
I'm convinced we saw his story and he's freaking scared.
you think it's exactly the same?
Give us the rest
You
of
think it's exactly the same? I don't know. I
He's
go
like,
back and
oh,
forth.
shit, everybody hates it.
I go back and forth. Anyway, though, yeah, you can go through all of fantasy and find characters that come back to life that are, like, powered up and, like, or cooler now, and, like, some shit like that.
You
that
have
is not
to have a
Malazan.
balance. As a person who has a novel featuring immortals who are basically like Phoenix resurrected,
Yeah, Will wouldn't know that.
Right, but so I have that. You have to balance it. You can't have every like. I couldn't kill off every member of my crew and have them come back as immortals. That would feel cheap. Like death has to feel real. And in this book, we see in book 1, we see people die by scores. Mm-hmm. Rarely does someone come back. In fact, people are dying constantly.
I mean, and there is a death in your book, Maurice. Like, not to give spoilers, that it like, even though I knew it was going to be fine, it was still like there were still consequences.
Yes.
To when and how it happened. The one where she, they're at the place and
the
ships.
The one at the place with the people and the things.
Well, Maurice is going to know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm sure anybody who's read his book knows what you're talking about.
But there was consequences. That it wasn't just like a quick like psh, done. Back. There's repercussions.
Yeah, and you have to think about it too. Death is not the only way to have conflict in an epic fantasy, and I think people forget that a lot too. It's not the only we have humanity. Like we're assaulting humanity, we're changing people, we're experiencing great tragedy, and these are all as like effective at pulling stuff from readers as killing a character is.
Oh yeah. Well, I think Erikson is trying in a lot of ways to say with some of these characters that we're talking about that there are in fact fates worse than death. And some of them are in the book. So
yeah, man, if only Tok had died when Hairlock threw him into that warren in Guardians of the Moon.
Yeah,
he wouldn't have gone through all this.
If that had happened, how many other characters would have died?
Right.
Right. So I think that's just, to me, it doesn't. I still feel like there are plenty of stakes, and also like let's look at another example. Probably the two biggest, most impactful deaths in the series to this point are probably Coltane and Whiskey Jack, right? So I think that it's fair to say both of those seem to have pretty severe consequences. Even if those characters come back later, and I don't know if they do, even if they come back later, there have been severe consequences in the world for these things to have happened,
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like it lowers the
Erikson does. At this point, we know that Coltane is reborn.
Reincarnated in some way. Yeah.
Reincarnated, because that's like the warlock, right? Not warlock.
Well, it's Wiccan. How the Wiccan magic works. It's how their afterlife works.
Yeah. Exactly. And I think we see that, but we have yet to see him. We have yet to see this character. And
what does that look
like? Oh, yeah. We also know that Tattersail, came back as Silver Fox, but we don't spend a whole lot of time with them. So it's also this kind of like, we have this character who is heavily featured in Gardens of the Moon, comes back in Memories of Ice, and we barely see her. And I think that's an interesting use too. It's like he brought this character back, but you're not in their perspective anymore.
Yeah. Well, and Silver Fox feels like a different character. She's not Tattersail.
Yeah.
And so I think that like there are elements of Tattersail. They talk about Tattersail. I think they imply she looks like Tattersail, but she's not.
She's like a browner.
Yeah, that's kind of what Whiskey Jack says. And so like
a tan Tattersail, dude.
Put it away.
Like a sun-kissed honey?
Put it away. I think that, I mean, I personally don't feel like it lowers the stakes. There's plenty of stakes in the story still. It doesn't. Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the answer for that. When you're reading the book, and there's a character you like who's in danger, do you know they're going to make it out? Because if you don't, then he's effectively created stakes.
Exactly.
Because the only character in this book that I felt pretty confident was making it to the end, other than Rake, was Perrin.
Right.
And that was because they were clearly we're setting up things that are like gonna have to pay off down the road. So like,
and he's in the prologue of the first book. We know he's gonna.
I don't know if there is a main character, it might be him in some ways. So to this point, anyway. So like, I think that was the only character I felt pretty confident was making it. Everybody else was up except for Andromeda and Rake could have died. Well, generally, I would say the Ascendants are like, Caladan and Brood. I don't expect Brood or Calor to die in this book, but yeah. So Okay. What's next? Where we want to go next?
Let's talk about the Mybe.
Yeah, that's happening at the same time as all of this.
How do you feel about her ending and like
Good.
the whole like miscommunication trope that was used?
So it's funny. I see
Here.
people bitch about the miscommunication trope all the time, and I'm like,
It was just
Okay.
rarely done well.
it is, but I think Erickson did do it well.
I think he did.
And I think that, yeah, I mean, could Tattersall have explained it? Sure, she could have. But it's also fair to say that, like, I don't know if people gave her a whole lot of opportunity at various points to explain, like, she kind of, you have to think about the fact that she's a child, first of all. At the beginning of this book, she's equivalent to like a 9-year-old at the beginning of the book, right? And
Right.
from the very first moment we see her, people are trying to kill her, right? Calor is standing there with a fucking sword ready to cut her in half in the first scene. So why would she trust these people around her with anything, right? The only one she seems to trust at all is Kruppa, which, you know, fair. But even he, like, she won't tell him everything, right? So
yeah, well, he knows too. And the whole thing with the Mybe is like she has to decide.
Mm-hmm.
She has to give into it because she has to, like, her soul has to go on this journey. Mm-hmm. And that's also like a thing where it's like sometimes you have to go through the bad thing to get to the good thing. And that's a very common theme in Erickson's writing. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the story of the Mybe is like she had this crisis of faith in her daughter. She felt abandoned. And yet there were people around her who were compassionate enough to, like, take care of her. You have Corlac, Crone, Cole, and Murillo. I was going to say Mercutio. Murillo. And they're like...
They would get along. Murillo and Mercutio would get along.
Oh, for sure, dude. I'm thinking John Leguizamo, too. With the pistol, you know? I really love this ending for her. I thought it was so sweet. You know, she gets to live forever young. And we are like, okay, I take back everything I said about Silver Fox. Like...
Silver Fox is very easy to hate for portions of this book.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, I was really happy.
Fucking bitch, dude. Well, if you think about it, it's like a 4-year-old making decisions for adults,
which is fair,
right?
I mean,
and then her dogs don't come to save her, dude.
Oh, dude. Yeah, when you piss off the dogs, come on.
That's Well, she wouldn't release them. She was like, "No, I need them. I made a promise." And we now know that the promise she made was to the Mybe. Mm-hmm. She was tied into this, like, this, I made a promise to myself that I would take care of my mom because I've been fucking killing her. So, like, the Talon A are a part of that, and that feels so much like a 10-year-old making a promise.
Well, and
it's
also,
like, no, I made a promise.
Not to mention the fact that once we learn that Silver Fox is a separate entity to Melodin and Nightchill and Tattersail, it makes it much easier to understand. Oh, this is a child. She's a child,
right?
Right. Which is good. It's really good writing by Erickson to bring that back. Yeah. The whole book, we're talking about how we have multiple characters. Inner monologue talking about how hot she is and how like she's an adult. She's grown up. She's an adult. She's making choices. She's in charge of the Talanamas. She's the key to this war. She's the most important person in the world. And then it comes down to it, she's just a kid. And she's making choices that she's not in any way
the Whiskey Jack scene where she walks up and she's an adult now.
Yeah.
And he's like the Friday GIF where they're like, damn. Like he's like,
yeah. But then he immediately,
whoa. And then he's like, look
like,
away.
Nope.
Nope.
He literally
is a man of honor.
He literally,
and then he's like, where's Corlac? Oh,
yeah, he literally says in his mind, like, the narration is something like, she looks great, but she's nothing compared to to Standy that I know. It's like,
and wanna bang, right?
There you go, buddy.
Yeah, I genuinely felt like his affection for Corlac was very real.
Yeah,
so sweet. Yeah. Such a sweet little love story in the
middle
of this.
I like that it was
insane,
not
epic,
overly complex, right? Like, it's not like you don't spend the whole book wondering if they're going to get together. They just like have a conversation.
No yearning.
Yeah, there's a conversation at one point.
She's like, "Hey, I'm gonna have sex with you tonight. Are you good with that?"
And he's like,
which
He's like, why would,
Yes.
what about the other Tista Andy? And she's like, they suck.
Don't get me started on fucking yearning, dude. I'm fucking tired.
But also, there's this level of like, you know, we see it done in so many different ways. We have like Perrin and Tattersail just started banging in Gardens of the Moon, and then we have it with Duiker and Deadhouse Gates, where that unnamed Marine, where he's like, she's like, we're gonna have sex tonight. It's gonna be great. And he's like, cool.
Look,
I'm
just saying, this is just so people know this is what real life is like.
right.
Like we're not yearning at the club.
What I love is that we have Erickson writes 2 types of sexual encounters: rape and
I shouldn't laugh at that.
aggressive women with meek men.
Dude,
and
he has he has a type.
Yeah.
Like that. It's been talked about in the club. He has a type, and it's like, it's thick girls that are mean, and that's his type.
Yeah.
Me and Erickson have the same type.
Thick, mean girls, and that's what he wants. And I get it,
love,
man.
Like Hatan, dude. Hatan walking around just like claiming dudes.
Who,
Just
by
like,
the way, has the funniest moment in the entire fucking book, and it's right at the end with Tool.
when she was Tool.
Yeah.
Okay, so Silver Fox does turn Tool into a mortal.
Yes.
He's a Talon Amas, or he's an Amas, but he's
a flesh
they
and
look
blood.
so much like
Moss.
Barghast.
Yeah.
Yeah. That he just blends in with the Barghast, and he shows up, and she's like, "Oh, I know a man who hasn't fucked in a long time."
Yeah, she literally says,
And
like,
he's
you
like-
haven't seen a woman in a long time, and he smiles. I think that was so cool,
Yeah.
too. Like, okay, it's obviously a funny moment, but it's like, him smiling is a big deal, because he's been very dour the entire time we've known him. And it's like,
yeah. Well, he couldn't smile; he didn't have
he
lips.
physically can't do it. And so now he's like a person again, is how he feels.
Yeah.
I think that's so good
Oh.
that his first thing he does when he gets his flesh and blood back is to smile. I was like, what a fucking moment, man.
Oh my god, I know so many things, and I can't say them.
Yeah, don't.
So also with that, Tool goes to see Tok as Annister. They're both changed, and Annister is Tok, and he does not know that is Tool. Tool knows that it's Tok, and he doesn't say anything. And I find that I was like, oh, why didn't he say anything, bud?
Yeah.
What the fuck? And then Gruntle's like, oh, I gotta talk to this stupid kid, and he's like, you want to get a beer?
Yeah,
God,
he
I
literally
need a
goes
fucking
over there
beer.
because he's like, I might have to kill this guy because he's the mortal sword of a different god, and they're both gods of war, right? So it's like, you know, and he's like, I might have to kill this guy. He's like, I'm gonna go over there and, you know, rough him up a little bit. But Tok is so likable, they end up becoming friends and go to get a beer, which is so good.
God, I love Tok, dude. Tok.
I love Gruntle.
Oh,
I love Gruntle, man.
I love Gruntle. Yeah, now you get it. You get it.
God, I love
Get it.
Gruntle so
Gruntle
much.
is. Oh my god, dude. And his whole legion turning into a giant fucking tiger.
It's like fucking
Just morphin' time. They just morph, they Power
it's
Rangered
Megazord.
it.
They're Megazords. Yes, it is the Megazord, and they race across the battlefield. Yeah.
Oh
So
my god, what a killer!
I think
scene,
this
dude.
brings us though. So we have to talk about Itkovian.
Yeah, we do.
Which, I mean, I think if there's
This
one
happens
character
here,
yeah. I think
what? I cried the first time I
I
read
cried
this
too.
scene.
I 100% cried.
I was like, Itkovian from this point onward. I mean, he earns his spot in the pantheon of like my favorite characters of all time, based purely on how fucking unique he is and how well Erickson drives the theme of this whole series home with his one character. And I just thought that was so selflessness is so emotionally impactful, and I've never seen it done this well. Ever.
So what I expected, because we get a lot of build up to his decision that he makes, right?
yeah,
With him, they show up. Whiskey Jack is dead. The Marines are dead, and there's everyone is like brokenhearted. Like they don't know what to do. I think at this point they didn't know if Corlat was going to live either. I think she was still mid healing from Taishrin. By the way, Taishrin being there, whole thing. Anyway,
oh yeah.
so
Well, she was by Kalar. Kalar hit her.
Right, but I'm saying Tayshrin is trying to heal her, and so
yeah.
If I remember correctly, at this moment there was still unclear if she was going to live, and basically Itkovian and Gruntle get there, and Itkovian just turns and walks away down toward the battlefield where there are thousands of Talana Mas opposite hundreds of Kachain Chamal. And I think they said like 800. Wasn't it 800 Kachain Chamal?
800 Kachain Chamal.
And which like would devastate probably the Talana Mas, like just on their own. That would probably be enough.
Yeah.
And so they're all arranged there, like ready to go whenever it's time. Whenever the bell rings, it's time to get go time.
What terrible timing. Let's say that first. Like, we're about to fight these 800 Kachain Chamal. He walks up, and they all turn as one.
And face him.
And drop to, like, what?
So
he's like, hey, he's like, hey, everybody. I just a picture Itkovian on top of a hill, and just, like, waving.
Well, so he descends. He actually descends the hill. He's standing up there with everybody around the dead bodies, and he descends the hill and walks down there by himself into what is about to be a fucking bloodbath. And he walks down there, and they're all like, "What the fuck is going on?" And Gruntle immediately knows what he's doing, which I thought was so interesting. And he's basically like, "Oh shit, okay, buddy, there we go." And he immediately knows. And I mean, from then on, the whole story of what Itkovian does, like you said, is so unique. Because I think the typical fantasy thing, when one character marches out against an army by himself, what happens in most fantasy, right? He does some crazy shit and kills a bunch of people. And, you know, that's the thing. And it's cool. Man, don't get me wrong. It's cool. We get some of that in Malazan too. But him walking out there not to fight an army, but to save the Talana Mas is such good writing.
Yeah, God.
It's
that
so
scene,
well done.
There's also, this is why I love humor, because everybody knows, I think, that Malazan was my first trip into epic fantasy. Mm-hmm. And so it instilled this level of humor and wit.
What an insane first trip.
Yes. But it instilled this level of like wit into the stuff that I love. And there is such black humor in this moment. And that not only does he not do something badass like and kill all the Kachain Chamal with one like sweep of his hand, which is what you'd normally expect in one of these scenes. Instead, he takes away the largest and most effective part of their forces, and they kneel during the entire battle.
The Talana Mas do not fight in the final
battle.
They
do not fight. They do not move. They drop to their knees, and the whole battle, they're there. He doesn't finish embracing them until the end of the book. So, like, the whole time, the bridge burners are dying. Like, we're fighting condors. Black Moranth are, like, dive bombing. Everybody's fighting in the streets of Coral. Animander Rake comes up in his moonspawn. The fucking Talana Mas are just there the whole time. Nobody fucks with them.
The only Talana Mas that are fighting in this sequence are Tool and
Lana's.
Yeah, whatever. Yes, the one with the swords taken out of her.
The one with the swords in her. Yeah.
Well, and I guess Kilava's there too, so I guess she would count. But
she's not Talan, but she is a Mas.
Well, okay, yeah, but she's there. So they're the only ones that are fighting. And yeah, you got an entire army just on their knees. But I think the ability to write that and make that part one of the most engaging parts of this final sequence.
Insane
Like,
that
you have huge battles and characters that you've known dying, and the part that it is in some ways the most captivating is what Itkovian is doing. I mean, it's so well done.
It's so well done, and the point too there where like, it's you've spent so much time as a reader thinking about the Talana Mas and trying to imagine what it would be like being them. Mm-hmm. And then you get this upload, this lore drop during this moment of like, oh, they've been empty because of the ritual. They are like, they have no emotions, they have no grief, they have no memories. And basically, Itkovian gives them their memories back. The only thing they have to make that feels like a part of them are these little trinkets. And when Itkovian dies, because it kills him to take their grief, to embrace them, they take all of those little mementos that they had carried for 300,000 years to remind themselves that they were once living, breathing people, and they put him on his barrow. And that whole scene, I mean, I'm giving myself chills saying this.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Wow, what a fucking...
Oh, you want to know the scene that got me?
Concept.
The part of that really got me was the helmet. The soldier with the helmet. Oh my God.
Sorry guys, I'm dealing with a work thing. That's why I'm quiet, just so you know.
I thought you were watching Jumanji 2 on your phone.
On your phone?
I wish. No, one of my doctors just texted me. I'm just trying to.
You're good.
No,
you're good.
I mean, when the soldier with the helmet comes up and is like, "Do you think he'd want to?"
I'm about to cry right now, dude.
Do you think he'd want it
that moment
back?
happened?
I was like, "Oh my God, what the fuck are you doing to me, Steve? Stop!"
He's like, he should have had this. He should have had this.
Yeah,
it's like this,
and they basically tell him like, they tell that soldier like, no, he wanted you to have it, and he was honored to wear the one he wore. It's like, oh my God, whew. Is Itkovian Jesus? Is he Jesus in this book? Like,
he is a martyr. He is a martyr.
God. Also, the most famous art piece of this scene, he is literally doing a cross pose. So yeah, it's I mean, it's incredible. It's an incredible sequence. And the fact that you go from, that one, you literally go, you have this scene and Whiskey Jack's funeral taking place like back to back.
Yes. Oh my God. Whiskey Jack's funeral.
Well,
got me fucked up, dude.
You don't really see the whole funeral. It's mostly just like them talking about it. But
I love how Gruntle drops his torques on the barrow too, and he's like, the worst mortal sword any god could want is Gruntle.
He gives away his.
Brucalian's out here dying for his cause and for his god, who isn't even talking to him anymore. But Gruntle's like, hey, these magic things you gave me, they give me... Fuck these things, dude. I'm giving them to Itkovian, my friend.
I'll give them to this dead guy.
I'm gonna go have a beer with the mortal sword. Who
wasn't even one of your followers. Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay. So the scene with Whiskey Jack, though, and I've said this before, but I love depictions of what I would call like positive masculinity in these books. I think it's very powerful to see in these
in
fantasy
first time I
books.
read this.
Yeah.
So many characters cry, and I was like, this is so strange how many men are like openly sobbing while having a conversation with another man. I was like, this is crazy.
Mallet realizing what happened, that almost broke me. That was horrible. Like,
well, and Dujek lied to him.
Well, because
Dujek lied.
Dujek realized Korlat was lying about what happened to protect him.
Korlat lied to Mallet.
Korlat lied to Dujek.
Because Mallet was like, was it the leg?
No, so Dujek
like,
comes up and he's like, was it his leg? And she's like, no, that happened after. That happened after. He was already dead. And
Dujak's like, that's really fucking weird, Korlat, because I've seen that man fight.
And he's like, yeah, no,
I know.
Yeah.
I know that you're lying to
and
me
she's
right
like,
now.
well, you know, Calor's 100,000 years old. Like, he's pretty badass. And he's like,
He's like, yeah, I don't think so, dude.
And so, yeah, I mean, she's lying. In the moment, I was like, why is she lying? And then Mallet comes up, and he realizes, and he immediately realizes what happened, and collapses into Dujek's arms, and is just an inconsolable mess. And I realized, like, oh shit, that's why she was lying, because she didn't want him to blame himself. Oh my God, dude, like.
And they all know. They all know. They're not.
And they all
they're
knew.
the smartest.
Yeah,
they're like the smartest characters in the books. Like
every single one of them knew what happened.
Quickman comes later during when they go
missed
see.
it. Yeah, they missed it.
He missed it. He missed everything.
And Perrin did too. Yeah.
But, him and Perrin go into Moonspawn. Like Perrin takes them there.
Okay.
And then Quickman says this. I have it written down. A marble pillar toppling in a garden in Darojistan killed Whiskey Jack. Mm-hmm. And that's what happened here. And he just wouldn't let Mallet heal him. And Mallet kept offering. He offered him every single day, and there was just not enough
Every time they interact in this book, he offers it. So
yeah.
And then let's talk about another scene.
Oh, God,
you want to know a scene that
damn.
that cements Anamander Rake as one of the best characters in fantasy? Is when he took the bodies personally. He took the bodies of the bridge burners personally to Moonspawn to inter them because he felt they deserved it. And when they go there to see it, he has kicked his own throne off the dais into the floor and put the Whiskey Jack's body in the place of his own throne. I mean, like
in the middle, and then next to on either side, he put Twist of the Moranth. Right, who are the three he puts on the dais?
Is Trotz the other one, or is Trotz in the? I can't.
Let me look real quick. Who are the three bridge burners?
Because there wasn't a major Tista Andy death so it wasn't one of them. It was.
No, but I love that scene too. Corlat and Orphantal, who is Corlat's actual blood brother. I don't know if that's as evident. She calls him brother, but it's weird.
It is Trotz. Yeah. Okay.
It is Trotz. Trotz, Whiskey Jack, and
Twist.
The dead Moranth
are put in the place of his own throne.
Yeah, dude. And Quickben's like, holy shit, the wards here are nuts.
And
like,
and Quickben's like, he did it himself. Like Anamander Rake did this himself.
That's fucking wild.
And also,
like in sarcophagus or sarcophagi, right?
There's like sarcophagi standing up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, let's note what Anamander Rake says to Kaladin Brood. I think it's Brood when they're talking about Kalor, and he says, "When you find him, let me know because he deserves Dragapur."
He says this to Orphan. Yeah, I think he said it to Orphantal or Corlat, and he says, I want him alive."
Yeah,
which is
dude, like this whole sequence is so good because it's got like so many emotional just hammer blows. It's also got some real badass shit that's like leading to some other things, clearly going forward.
Yeah.
And we've also
Corlat and Orphantal, who were dragons,
they're soul taken. Yeah,
they're going to hunt.
Yeah,
they're leaving. Yeah. They're like, we're gonna go find Kalor.
Yeah. Well, because Corlat's basically at this point decided like she doesn't need to be with Rake anymore. She doesn't need to be with the Tista Andy. She's got shit to do. And so I mean, I just
sick.
It's so
and
good.
Then, how do you feel? I want to get your take on the most confusing character for me to wrap my head around right now. At this point in the series is Tayshrin.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
Did you buy it? Do you buy it, or do you think it's Dujak's wishful thinking?
I think it's wishful thinking. I don't buy it. I think that
you don't think.
No, I think no. We've seen too much of him being real shitty. For what I mean, like I think he's got some other shit working with Lysine. I don't buy it.
Do you still hate Lysine?
No, but I don't trust her. I think she has her own motives. That's pretty obvious.
I mean, that's
No one knows what Lysine is doing except Lysine. Like Dujak is making guesses.
I bet Maurice knows.
Okay, Dujak is making guesses as to what he thinks Lysine is doing, but we don't know for sure.
I think she's going to be a homie by the end.
Maybe. I mean, honestly, in Malazan, in a weird way, it wouldn't surprise me either way. It wouldn't surprise me if she really turned out to be shitty, or if she turned out to be actually on their side and like helpful.
I'm trying to decide if we should do the Malazan, the extended universe.
Well, I think we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do Knight of Knives or whatever after book 5, right?
We can let our $5 tiers decide.
Yeah. But I mean, that was my plan. I thought was to do Knight of Knives after book 5.
Okay, so there's some. I've read the first
short,
3,
and we could fit it
Malazan Empire
in like a week or 2. So I don't think it's that big of a deal.
I've read the first 3 books of the Malazan Empire, and Knight of Knives and Stone Wielder add a lot of context. No, Knight of Knives and Return of the Crimson Guard add a lot of context to this.
If I remember correctly, if I remember correctly, Erickson and Esselman have said that there is an order to reading them together, like basically. So you know, it's not like abnormal to do that. Someone else in the club had said. Somebody else in the club had said you could Knight of Knives fits really well after book 5, and that the other ones they would say wait until you finish the core 10, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think that's probably accurate. I think you just get some information that you don't. The problem with this is Esselmont takes on some of the stories introduced in these early books.
So like the Crimson Guard is his to handle, the Segula.
Yeah. Then the Talanamas, they continue in his series. That whole where the folklore sail, like that whole thing. He covers a lot of that. So you have questions that you get in these books that you won't get answered in these books, but they do have answers elsewhere. And so it's very interesting, but like we'll talk about that as time goes on. I want to talk about too what Animander Rake does here by essentially releasing Corald Emerlon. Is it Emerlon or Ghislaine?
Ghislaine.
Corald Ghislaine. He releases Corald Ghislaine in Coral, and then Coral becomes basically steeped in darkness. And so
this is pretty cool. I mean, as I understood it, because Moonspawn is essentially defunct now, it's no longer functioning, won't be for very long. That the Coral is like the capital of the Tista Andi now. Like, they basically have it.
This is ours.
Which I think the Malazans would have to be happy about, right? Like, isn't it better to have them in one place, considering they can't move around anymore?
Yeah, I mean, probably, right? If they want to, like, I don't think they're gonna fuck with them now.
No,
but
probably not. I mean,
but you never know. I mean, Lazine could be trying to come in from the back door, you know.
Don't talk about Animander Rake's back door. Sarah's gonna go crazy.
Let's okay.
I just got dinner with Sarah last week.
Oh, really?
We talked about the pod a little bit.
That's awesome. Oh, we skipped something. Oh shit!
We probably skipped lots of stuff. Yeah.
Companion Seer. I was curious Will's take on Companion Seer at the end. Just because I was shocked by how it all played out, and I was just curious, like, what your initial reaction was to kind of his end.
Okay, here's my thing. In a general sense, I do not like when heroes in a story just stop short of killing the bad guy.
Like Batman.
Yeah. When they're like, effect. I'll kill 100 of your underlings to get to you, but then I'm not going to kill you. Because that would be
you're gonna like my book, Will, The Tethered God.
What's the name of it? What's the name of it, Noah?
The Tethered God. Actually, the pre-order just went up on Audible. If anybody wants to.
Hell yeah!
Go ahead and get your pitch in.
Oh
dude.
shit! Look at that, dude.
Yeah, that's a sick picture.
That is awesome.
How terrifying would that be to see? That's like a dream.
It also
just like, can I fucking wake up?
It's very funny to me.
This is also the new cover for the trade paperback.
Oh, dude, the new covers are so cool. I need to buy them all.
Wait.
You see all those?
There are new trade. What? They listen to me.
Gardens
of the Moon.
This is Gardens of the Moon.
Hang on, I'm looking it up.
This is going to be Memories of Ice. I saw it today. I saw that they're doing trades because the mass paperback market is basically defunct, and the Malazan series is, I think, getting an uptick. I wonder why.
Okay, I don't know.
Steve,
where did you find this?
Steve, Reddit.
I don't know. I don't remember where I saw it. I saw it yesterday, and I was going to send it to you guys, but I was like, I saw it yesterday, but I was coaching baseball yesterday, and then I forgot about it until you just said it right there.
You said
listen, here we go. Here's a post on our Malazan. Oh shit, those look so much better. Those look so much better. Listen, I have bitched about the cover art for Malazan a number of times at this point.
a lot of people have.
outside of the broken binding, they all pretty much blow. And so,
But they're the kind of blow that I love.
what kind of blow do you love?
Well, Tattersail wouldn't be bad.
Like,
Lady MV.
here's my thing. Like, this is the mass market House of Chains. This sucks.
Yeah, I know.
This
It's like
sucks.
the 3D. It's the 3. It's classic. It's classic 2006 to 2012 fantasy cover art.
So like
The other
these,
cover,
these
the
are
other
bad.
cover with like
Now the original
Karsa-
ones are bad in a good way, if that makes sense, because they at least have decent art, but they're like really.
Oh, they're not.
I know people
I would
talk
say
shit
those are
about the
peak.
Gardens of the Moon one, and I actually like the Gardens of the Moon cover. I don't know what it is. The
I like
tower.
it in a way, but it doesn't fit the series at all.
It doesn't
Like,
fit the series, but it is a nice. I feel like it's nice to look at.
Apparently, it was just laying around. They just threw it on there. They didn't know what to make for the books. They just threw that one on, and put Gardens
my
of the Moon
God.
over it.
What a
And,
lack of imagination.
Yeah, but there's legitimately those are not characters in this book. Like nothing that covers in the book. But then they somehow made it worse with the new cover, the one that people know, the green with the tower. That's a terrible
That's what
cover.
I was talking about.
Oh, I don't like
That's the one I was talking about.
I don't like
I
it.
like that one.
No.
That
I
one's
think it's
funny,
nice
dude.
to
I
look
love
at.
it.
with the
I get that tattooed on my neck.
with just the tower, like the green cover with the tower.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah, I think it looks.
That was my
good.
first
It's
Malazan
very
book I owned.
Aesthetic,
No.
same.
The one that works for me, if you're on Gardens of the Moon, the OG cover is like funny bad, and I appreciate that.
Oh, it's like Whiskey Jack on a horse.
I think it's I don't know if no one knows if it's Whiskey Jack or Perrin, because like I said, it was legitimately just art they had laying around.
Here, I have a
Right.
first edition, first printing signed by Erickson that's never been opened.
Have you seen the Spanish cover? Oh, the Spanish cover. Can I share?
This one's pretty
screen?
good. Though,
Well, and
man.
like that,
Yeah.
people think that is Lorne. I guess the girl is Lorne, but like,
Yeah.
I hope that's Lauren, bro.
none of it. It is painfully 90s fantasy, like painfully. That's the sub
Look, dude,
press cover.
I'm
I
just
think it's
saying
also
it's
the Spanish
wild.
cover. If you look here.
Really?
Oh yeah, I like that one.
I know it's
Yeah,
the
that's
sub
the
press.
Subpress
I didn't
one,
know that it was also they used it in the Spanish version.
I just love my never opened
Yeah,
first edition.
we
first printing
heard you the
guys.
first time, Noah.
I mean, come on.
It is badass. I would
Imagine-
brag about it too. Don't.
Imagine.
Do you want to tell people how much you paid for it?
Yeah,
I don't
see, it
remember.
is
I think it was
also.
something stupid.
I guess they
Go ahead and
repurposed
complete
it
$7
for.
or something.
You found it at Goodwill for like $2. You told me this.
Yeah, $1.50.
Go ahead and complete the brag. It's fine.
You see
You
the
have a first
Spanish one
edition-
for Dead House Gates?
Oh, that's sick.
Oh,
I don't know why
Isn't that
they
like the
insist
biggest
on
spoiler
putting,
in the world?
I don't know why they insist on putting that scene on the cover. That scene is on multiple covers of that book, and I'm like, guys, this is like the biggest scene in the book. What are you doing? Why is this on the cover?
Insane.
It's like if the cover
like
to
I mean, you
It's
don't
like
know what
Jade
it is
Legacy,
until
where they have
I don't know if
everybody-
you have context for what it is until you see.
No,
it.
and you probably don't
Like-
remember it as you're reading it. You're not going to notice it. But like, it's like legitimately if the cover of A Game of Thrones was Ned Stark being beheaded. Like that's what
Yes,
the equivalent
yes.
is.
Him kneeling like the
With the sword coming
like
Oh, I know that pic. There's a picture of that, isn't? What edition has that? I've seen that picture where he's on the block, and the
They-
sword's coming down.
That sounds like a sub press version. Honestly, they could have done that. Yeah. So I mean, I'm glad they're making new covers. They do look sick. I will have to get those,
yeah.
and I will sell my mass markets probably.
You know what you should do instead of get those?
Get the broken binding ones. Hey, you know what you should do instead of telling me what to do is buy them for me.
That sounds like some Will would say.
with his doctor mom. Have your doctor mom buy it for you.
Call your mom, Will.
My mom bought,
Ask your mom to
my
buy
mom
them for
bought
you.
the Echoes ones for me for my birthday. So
Damn.
The ones with my name on the back? That's embarrassing.
why is that embarrassing? Oh shit, dude.
That's what I tell people. Like, you fucking loser. My name's on that. You look so stupid.
Your name's on the back of my book, you ass.
It is, and it looks great, dude. Did you see my nice picture?
Yeah. Number
I'm excited.
number 8 in a carousel of 30.
I was really angling.
It was just a book mail. It was just a book mail picture. It meant nothing.
That post.
Did you want me to leave it out?
That
Did you want me to leave it out?
Trouble,
That's dude. Every post gets me in trouble. So
I
it doesn't even matter.
I was like, I think I'm in here because he tagged me. Let me see.
Just keep going.
Oh, there it is.
I can't put you first. That's like nepotism.
Yeah, 100%. Bruh,
it's like, dude, I won't be able to win your giveaway you're talking about.
In the books, in the books, Joffrey is like supposed to be really handsome too. So look at all these.
That's
arcs,
one of the
he's
biggest
like
changes
from
that book to the show is that in the book Joffrey is actually like supposed to be the dashing prince.
Yeah, he's actually Prince Charming. That's why Sansa.
And in the book, he's also like really good with. He's actually like very talented swordsman. Like it's a whole thing. In the show, he's
Arya
like
still kicks his ass,
little puss. So yeah, but in the book, he beats Robb in a duel in like the first chapter of the book. They have a practice duel and he beats him. Which would never happen in the show. Yeah. But okay.
What should we talk about?
Have left to cover?
we're closing in on 2 hours here. We got.
Right, well, let's talk. We actually already talked about the last scene too, and that Talk gets his skin back.
So the Panion Seer here was what we're talking about.
Oh, Panion Seer.
Kalava shows up. She's like, I'm about to kill this little kid. God, I should have killed him a long time ago. And Quickbin and Perrin are like, I'm sorry. Whoop! And then they zip out. They take him to the Rent in Morn. And then they're like, listen, you've been under the influence of the Crippled God. This isn't really who you are. And then the Seer starts to like come out of this like haze trance state that he's been in, basically being controlled by the Crippled God. And then they free his sister, who has been stuck in the Rent, and she comes
forever
still, and she comes out and she's still a child, and he's like, just pretend you're her uncle.
Yep.
That's the ending.
She lost a brother but gained an uncle, is what they say.
Yeah.
That's why I was curious on Will's take on it. I was just not expecting that in the slightest. Like, I kind of guessed that was him in the beginning, but I didn't think he would get off so easy. Just go get to be a Funkle.
Funkle.
Yeah, I definitely thought he'd be killed.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I thought he was going to Dragon Perp.
Yeah. Right.
But
I mean, how much of the book is talking about like how shitty he is? It's a lot of the book. Like, so.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a Panther situation. What happened here?
He wrote the guy too evil. And then
there's no way this was outlined.
To have him live at the end.
Yes, there's no way that was outlined.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
he's like, you know what?
It's supposed to be in keeping with this theme of compassion.
Yeah.
But I think it is fair
in?
to acknowledge that probably the Panion Seer deserved to die. Now, the question would be, does the child in the Rent deserve to die? No.
Let's look at Hitler.
So the child, no, the other kid. So
would a more fitting ending have been putting him in the Rent, or would that be just like continuing this cycle? Like,
I think it is. I think the message here, if I can infer for a minute, put that lit degree to use. I think what we're seeing is that to swap them would be continuing the cycle of violence, and the only way to stop the cycle of violence is to stop the cycle, which means making an uncomfortable choice that would be unpopular. And I think that, also now we do get the caveat that like, it kind of seems like he wasn't in full control. Cause he's in this trance. He's kind of like, is he, and it's been hinted at that he might be the tool of the Crippled God. Who knows? So I think that's kind of there to like make you feel a little better about the whole thing, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good that he lives. I think that's the point. I think the point is that like yeah, this kind of sucks, but this is what's necessary.
On a smaller level, they did it with the Tenniscalri when they were taken on by the Grey Wolves. Mm-hmm. Like, that's something that also happened there. It was like, not, you know, they're not as bad as the Seer, obviously, because they were direct victims of the Seer.
Right.
But they did, like, there was already, he explored this level of, like, they have been corrupted, they have been convinced, and we have to show compassion for them because they could have been anyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Like I said, it doesn't feel good. Like, I would freely admit, it does not feel good that he survives. You know, I mean, he tortured one of our, like, a fan favorite character to legitimate madness. I think that
I was honestly okay with it. I did not have an issue with it.
I mean,
myself.
it's more one of those
I didn't have an issue. I was just surprised.
Yeah, surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, what I mean by it didn't feel good, it's not so much in the moment I didn't care. It just kind of like, as you're reflecting on the book, you know, it's like, these things happened. Did he deserve to live? You know? And I think you could make the argument that no, he did not deserve to live, and also that's the point.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. There are 2 more things that I want to discuss, and that's it. And we're going to talk a little bit about... The first one is Perrin. And
Are we going to talk about the funeral at all?
We already did.
Was I gone?
You were on.
Was I texting?
You were
You were
dealing with
texting.
your work thing. Yeah.
You
Damn.
were working.
Do you want? What do you want to say?
That scene. Nothing. I was just curious. I'm assuming you liked it, Will.
Of course.
Yeah, we
cool.
cried.
Yeah, it was,
we both cried.
We both cried.
got
Yeah.
chills.
Yes. Yeah. It was all around a great moment. I really enjoyed it.
I cried at Itkovian's funeral. I cried at Whiskey Jack's funeral. Both of them got me. So yeah.
When
I cried again.
He specifically
when,
pointed
with
out when the Malazan put the helm on Itkovian's barrow.
Yes.
And then when Mallet shows up and realizes that Whiskey Jack died because of the leg. And he like falls apart.
Yeah.
Oh.
Both of those scenes got me big time.
Sad.
Yeah. Oh. And the other one was Perrin and Quickbin going to Moonspawn and realizing that Rake had kicked his throne off the dais to make room for Whiskey Jack, Trots, and Twist. Yeah.
Pretty wild.
What
Good
a
shit.
sick. Also, it's so cool that he put 2 Amas ancestors, 2 precestors. What's the opposite of an ancestor?
Descendant?
No.
There you go.
Yeah.
2 descendants of the Amas.
Precessor? What the fuck is that?
Precessor? I was like ancestor. Precessor. It felt right.
This man's a published author.
Yeah, baby.
A published author. Just so you guys know, we don't actually know much.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's just proof that we don't know. What
I just be googling shit.
We
you know,
do not know what words we doing, man. I don't know.
Sometimes I'll put a word in just because it feels right, and then it's not the right word.
I did
and
that.
Like,
I just got called out on that in my copy edit that I've been going through, because I used the word carapace in the wrong way, and I was like, well, I don't know. It sounded right. I don't know.
It's the outer shell,
Actually,
right?
I wrote something this morning, and I was like, that doesn't sound right.
I used it in reference to like scales. I used carapace, and it's not. Turns out those are not interchangeable. So
I did
scale. Yeah,
bona fide. The word bona fide in my initial blurb was spelled as like giving bone to, like BONIFIED instead of BONA space FIDE.
Yeah.
And I sent somebody, I was like sending them a blurb, and they're like, "You spelled bona fide wrong." And I'm like, "Oh, thanks for that. Do you want the book?"
do you want the book or not?
This person ended up emailing and apologizing to me.
Oh wow!
6 months later for being an asshole.
Funny. That's funny.
It was really just a full circle moment. I was like, "That's nice." I was like, "Thanks for letting me know." I'm not saying.
It's what someone we know.
What were you saying? What did
That's
you write this
here.
morning?
That's $10 here
right.
to get that info. I was looking for it. I'll see it. I'll send it to you guys. I'll text it to you. I know I was writing something. I was like, sometimes when you say something like, instead of, because you only have to say thawed. I thawed that thing, or it got thawed. Instead, you don't have to say de-thawed, like de-thawed. So that's just the example I'm using. Not that I use the word de-thawed.
I was going to say,
but I did something like that in my book this morning when I was writing.
It's like a dehumidifier.
Yeah, it was
inflammable.
I was like, this. I'm like, does this make this word useless? Because it's like I'm writing the opposite of this. And then I was like, I'll just leave it. I got a copy editor. But yeah, I was thinking about it, but I just left it. I was like, it's fine.
If you want to say de-thawed would be defrosted. In fact, that is.
That's it.
Yeah. People say de-thawed, like, because that's the one thing my wife.
Something means to freeze it.
Yeah.
When we first started living together, she was saying she's de-thawing stuff. I'm like, what? What do you mean you're de-thawing stuff?
How do you?
She's like, yeah, I'm de-thawing the chicken. I'm like, no, you're not.
You're thawing the chicken.
Defrosting
or thawing the chicken, right? Like
thawing it. Put that bitch in the microwave.
Perrin. Let's talk Perrin. You said
Master of the Deck. So there are a couple of things that happen here with him. They do see that Tista Eater, who is washed up on shore at some point in this book. He finds out that the Tista Eater they're trying to destroy Mother Dark, and they are led by a mad emperor who has been slain 100 times, and they call him the Tyrant of Pain, or the Deliverer of Midnight Tides.
He sounds like a fun guy to me. He's like a fun guy.
Yes. There's a name drop there for the title of book 5.
Yes.
I did catch that. Yeah.
Oh, I catch it every time. Every time they mention something that is the title of one of the books, I catch it.
The Memories of Ice.
I look forward to it.
Yes.
I did catch that.
Mr. Lister.
Mr. Lister.
See, that's what I like. I like when a book name, like, I don't mind when people have the book of the name of the book in the book if it's like referring to something in the book. You know, but sometimes people have like their book names that don't like when you say the book name in there and it's not actually relevant to the book, then it becomes super cringe. Yeah. But it's like when you're talking about like if the book's named after someone in the book, then it makes sense that you would say it.
Yeah, Cello's Gate, it would not make sense to ever say those words
in the book.
Yeah,
it'd be weird. Whereas my book is like, it's literally about the tethered god.
Right.
So like obviously you're going to say that in the book. But because I know, well, I just saw Andrew Givler post something. He's like, when you say the book name in the book, he posted a funny reel about it. I was like, I didn't feel that when I wrote the tethered god in the book because that's what it's about.
Yeah, yours is like a normal thing. It's not like here's a clever insert of memories.
Yeah.
Like Will can do that probably with the ash remains. Like he could probably put
the end of the book
somewhere.
Someone stands up and the ash remains.
I have I don't have the ash remains in there. I do have the title of the series. Does have a name drop in there. So yeah,
the law of teeth.
Why'd you have to say it like that?
Hey, all teeth.
It's the law of teeth.
Am
I making me question everything right now?
The law of teeth. Why is he the Mad Hatter from fucking Alice in Wonderland?
Today's the first day I posted because I shared that that you guys have the series title. That's the first time I've ever said the series title of my book. Little fun fact. See if anybody notices.
Yeah. Okay.
The Law of Bones.
So the Tista Eater, Midnight Tides, Emperor of Pain, or whatever.
He also goes to Dragnipur and he talks to Draconis, and Draconis is like, Rake's being a little bitch. He needs to kill more people.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Whiskey Jack should have let him kill those women.
Turns out.
Yeah.
He doesn't tell Rake any of this either.
No. Well, he doesn't. He does see Rake.
He just
when he sees him though,
it's Draconis and...
Oh wait, no. Hey, does he see Rake in this book at all? And at the end, like toward the end, he doesn't actually talk to him because he arrives after the funeral, and Rake is already pieced out.
Oh, gone. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So he may tell him in a future book. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about is when Tool shows up, picks up Talk, and then starts walking. And then suddenly, Mock appears. And Tool's like, hold on. And he puts Talk on the ground and fights Mock.
Yeah.
I thought was so fucking funny that in the middle of this goddamn battle, these two finally decide to duel. Like, what the fuck?
Well, and I also want to
doing so much damage right now.
I want to point out that Mock caught my boy Tool after he fought a bunch of undead dinosaurs. Okay, like,
what has Mock been doing though?
We don't know.
They came in running through this
place. They came in from the ocean. They didn't have to come in through the front gate. So it was different. Tool walked through the fucking city, killing Kachane Shamal as he made his way to Talk. Mock just rolls in on a floating iceberg, runs inside, and is like, "You."
This scene,
like the guards in Oblivion. Here. It's like, "You stop! You violated the law."
That's
there they are.
Yeah,
them. They are. Our little guys.
Oh, that's Envy.
Us.
Right there.
That's us and our mother, dude.
That's Fanderay. And Baljag. Baljag is Fanderay. They had two dogs. Which one's? What's the other one?
What's the other one's name?
Baljag and
Jagoff.
Shut the fuck up.
I can't remember. Baljag. I'm so deep into House of Chains.
Yeah.
Karsa.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You're not going to be the pro Karsa guy on this show.
No, dude.
He's making the Malazan Empire great again.
Okay.
Oh God, that is kind of the vibe.
Karsa's in the
finals.
Especially
knowing for sure. Heavily featured.
Yeah. And proud of it, too. Let's be clear.
I do love Karsa's little buddy.
Barjag is the law. Is it just do they call it a Talon A?
It has a name. I can't remember its name right now.
What are the dogs' names?
You know what I'm discovering with listening to House of Chains is it's much harder to keep all the names straight.
Yes.
When you're listening.
It's so much harder. I read them all. I didn't do audiobooks the first time, and I definitely have an easier time because
I'm so like, because like one of my favorite characters so far in House of Chains is the guy that Karsa finds in the dungeon, but I forget his name. I can't remember his name.
Torvald Nom.
Torvald, yeah. See, it's so weird. Listen, it's weird how different it is.
Oh, sure.
I'm excited to talk about House of Chains, the first 4 chapters. I think we're going to do that next week. Is that right?
Yeah. All of book 1. So House of Chains is divided up a little differently than we did Memories of Ice because it's very front loaded on the long chapters. The long chapters are at the beginning of House of Chains and they're at the end of Memories of Ice. So, but like you have to do the first part all together. You can't split it up.
Yeah. It's like its own story.
So like, yeah, I did that. And then I basically did like books 1, 2, and 3 get a week apiece. And then book 4 is split into 2.
So if you have not read and started reading House of Chains yet, just know that Steven Erikson was told by fans that he can't write from a single character's perspective. So he endeavored to spit in their face and decided to write 4 chapters, 150 pages.
It's longer than that.
Following one character.
Hang on.
300 pages.
Hang on.
Following one character. And
in the mass market, it's 265 pages in the mass market.
There you go.
This much of the book is just one character.
You're gonna read that, and you're gonna be fucking like the whole time. The whole time I was reading it, I checked it several times and was like, "Am I reading a Malazan book? I don't know. What the fuck is this?" And also, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, I texted Maurice during it, and I was like, "When are we getting any character I've ever heard of before?" Like, this is crazy.
You just kept texting me every time you started a new chapter, and it was still in the same perspective. You were like, "Seriously?"
Well, and let's be clear,
another
one of those chapters, chapter 2 in this book, if you're doing audio, is 3 hours long.
That's why it felt so fucking
so long.
Yeah,
oh
it's
my
3
God.
hours. And,
my recap for that one, I was like, "This is so." How much happens in this fucking chapter?
And on.
Yes.
Yeah.
He could have split it. Though. He could have split it.
He definitely could have split it. I think he must have a goal to only have like 24 to 26 chapters in any of the books, because that's all any of them have, to my knowledge, despite the fact that their page numbers are vastly different. So
Insane.
I kind of get that because I like because I'm writing the second book right now. And I'm trying to keep it at 30 chapters because the first one's 30 chapters.
Yeah,
so my chapters are like 6,000 words.
Yeah, both of my books so far have been.
That's long, dude.
So What Blood Remembers has 29 chapters and an epilogue, and The Ash Remains has 30 chapters, a prologue, and an epilogue. So,
yeah, book 2 for me currently has 115 chapters.
Jesus Christ, Maurice.
My lit RPG, the
Telos
first draft
Gate,
is 61
Telos
chapters.
Gate had
69
chapters.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
You should have done 420 chapters for book 2.
Just break them into
somehow find a way to get 420 chapters.
420 chapters. Book 2's gonna be so good, dude. Oh my god, I can't wait for book 2. Okay,
read us.
So we have one last
us
thing, guys.
A heavily spoiler heavy piece of book 2 right now.
No. I forgot this. The surviving bridge burners.
Yeah.
They go on to Darujistan, and we've got it's we have 6 here that go to Darujistan, but we still have Callum, Quickben, and Fiddler out there
that are in
who are still surviving bridge burners as well. But we have Picker, Blend, Mallet, Spindle, Antsy, and Blue Pearl. They head on to Darujistan, and they open a bar.
Which is so good.
Because of course they do.
So good.
It's dude, you want to open a bar? That is so fucking incredible. And then who's there?
So me and Will are going to do when our wives leave us.
It's true.
But
We've already discussed it.
Open a bar in Oregon.
Awesome. But they Duiker's there, and he's been resurrected, and he says, now let me tell you the story of Coltane and the Chain of Dogs. And what a fucking line, dude. Like,
that's the last line in the book. Yep.
Yeah. And it's like the first line of book 2.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, also
is that line
worth noting that Perrin is just roommates with Raced now.
Yeah.
Which is fucking amazing. And I do want to compliment.
Still in there.
I want to compliment Mr. Lister here because if you do the audio, that scene with Raced and Perrin is very funny because Raced is walking away.
Hilarious.
He's walking away from Perrin, like actively ignoring him. And so they make his voice quieter and quieter and quieter as he walks away in the audiobook. And he's kind of like muffled, so you can't really even hear what he's saying, but you just hear him yelling at Perrin, which is very, very funny. And Perrin's just like, love you too, bud, and he just leaves. My favorite thing is that he's
super chill.
He invited Raced to the bar, to the grand opening of the bar. He was like, hey, do you want to come? And he was like, no. Why would I want to come?
What a dick, dude. This is where my team's going to hang out for the draft.
I'm just saying. In that first poll we did for Guardians of the Moon character draft, we didn't do separate teams for hangout and fighting. I had Raced, and you all fucking crucified me. And I think this book
in that book,
this book has redeemed.
He's
a good hang. He's a great hang in this book.
Put him in your hang group this time.
Don't act like you were going for hangs.
I think
off that,
Will wants to do a fan.
We're not
cast.
going for hangs.
We may not have time today. I mean, we've been on here for 2 hours, but
okay. So you want to do the draft now?
Oh.
Or are we going to do a bonus episode for the draft?
Let's do like a 30-minute bonus episode with draft and fan cast.
We can do that.
Okay, perfect.
We can do that. Yeah.
Okay,
and we can film it.
I forgot to add it into my stuff, but then I put it on mine, so I was like, we got to do this.
No, it's fine. That would be easy to do. Let's just maybe do that. Maybe we'll just do that before or after we record House of Chains.
Yeah. Really,
perfect.
part 1 of House of Chains should be a pretty quick one because it all sticks with one storyline. And
it's all one
pretty
story.
much moves through.
Yeah.
It's, so it shouldn't be too.
I feel like it's going to be pretty cut and dry. We're going to be able to get through.
Hello.
Hi, the baby. Hello.
Hello, Vape. What you got there?
That's a little vaping, Lana. Lana, you want to hit?
Don't let your dog vape.
Is that like a Delta 9 vape or something? Or weed vape?
No.
It's a nicotine vape?
Just nicotine. Yeah. I'm an ex-smoker.
Dude, me too. I'm an ex-smoker and vapor, but I'm allergic to VG, which is like...
Oh, interesting.
The vegetable
one?
The
glycerin that's in it. Yeah.
Vegetable glycerin.
It causes my uvula to swell.
Have you ever tried singing with it swollen?
No.
Maybe try. It might be.
I don't.
It might be interesting.
I'm just saying. It hangs down and it tickles the back of my tongue.
Yeah, it does.
Ooh, I would hate that.
That's awful. Dude. Yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah. I think we're done.
I think we're good. I think that is the end of Memories of Ice.
That's Memories of Ice.
That's Memories of Ice.
What a fucking book.
Stay tuned for the special draft episode. Boys, start thinking about your drafts.
I've got it.
We'll do.
I got the table.
Okay.
I've got.
No spoilers. You gotta wait. Yeah. The fan cast is gonna be interesting. How should we do that?
I'm not great at this. I'm not great. I don't ever cast.
Should we split up characters and each of us take a few characters, or should we just how should we do that?
What if we should just pick 5 characters? We all get the same 5 characters,
we cast them.
and we do our cast for those characters.
Love it. Trots.
So,
hang on, make a note, Maurice.
That's Kevin Hart.
All right,
we got to do. Okay, no, we can't do 5 because we're doing all 3 books. Will, I need you to make a list of the 20 characters we need to cast. There are like 100.
I know. Jesus, I'll narrow it down. I gotcha.
Okay, narrow it down. Send it to us. This is your idea. You manage it. I'm not gonna manage it. I'm managing you managing it.
Okay.
How good is Paul Giamatti gonna be as a Cruppa though?
Brother, Paul Giamatti can do anything, dude.
He can. He
can do Rake or something.
Yeah. Oh my god. Who's gonna be Rake?
Well, that's okay. You're gonna have to answer that question about Rake. How you casting that guy? That's
I think we choose the actor best for the role.
I think I'm gonna do a black guy.
If you think that's best for the role, then do it.
I think
however you want to do it.
The aura.
Because I just think Dwayne The Rock Johnson would make a great.
Cannot be done by a white man.
He's Hawaiian.
No, obviously. Yeah, I think.
I just got a Hawaiian in mind for it. I'm ready.
All right, y'all. It was beautiful. Memories of Ice. Holy shit.
One of the best books I've ever read.
Yeah,
it's up there.
100%.
It's up there. Yep.
It will be up there.
Is it better than Lancelot? Is it better than Lancelot?
No.
That's crazy.
If you made it this far, comment Ralph. All right. Let's go.
No, do Will plus Ralph equals
heart.
Love.
Wait, how do they do hearts now? They do hearts different now. Kids do hearts different now.
This thing, right?
Noah's just rubbing off on Will, so Will's just out here making enemies. He's like,
love you, Ralph.
Enemies, huh? Is that the which one's that?
It's actually
this is the millennial. This is the Zoomer.
I think I almost did Bloods.
This is millennial.
Yeah, we do it the right way.
That's the Gen Z, and then Koreans do that, right? The heart.
I don't know.
You see the heart?
We're more of a Japanese community where I'm at than Korean.
Do you see this?
Yeah, I see it.
You see the heart?
I mean, I guess
it's not.
That's what who does the little 2-finger heart?
Who does the blood?
That's money.
Who does the bloods?
What nationality does the 2-finger heart? I think it's a Korean K-pop. Yeah.
It feels like a K-pop thing for sure. But
the Korean finger heart. That's what it's called. Okay, that wasn't racist. I was just needed to make sure.
Dude, nothing's racist. You're ambiguous.
I'm not. I'm white.
He's not ambiguous at all.
With your white skin and your Indian braids.
You got white
These
skin,
are just braids.
Indian
They're
braids,
not-
and
they're
a
not
black
Native
name.
American braids.
He's
for
appropriating.
Sure. Yeah.
He's
No,
appropriating.
I'm not. I don't have cornrows underneath. I'm not appropriating. Listen.
That'd be sick. Will should do cornrows.
Yeah.
Will
Right. You know who
might
I'll look
could.
like? You know who I'll look like if I did
ginger.
cornrows? That guy in Step Up, the dance movie. Hang on.
I've never.
Hang on.
seen
Hang on. No.
either.
Hang on. Hang on. There's a guy. Let me find him here.
If you made it this far, type "step up" into the chat.
Type in Will plus step up equals
Will plus Ralph equals step up.
I can't find
Tiny
it.
Korean
There
heart.
is a dance. One of those dance movies has a white guy, super white guy who's got red hair and dreads or cornrows, and I can't find
Seth
it.
Green.
You just look like Danny McBride. With Danny McBride in his cornrows.
when he has cornrows.
Yes.
Now I take that.
Yeah, you sent me like an Italian beefaroni thing, and I was like, "It's like this is what Marisa. It's like shampoo, but it's like beef marinara." And I was like, "Does he think I'm
Beefaroni.
Italian?
It's
Like,
beefaroni.
I think I'm Italian."
I sent Maurice this meme of this picture. Chef Beefaroni RD.
Chef Boyardee.
Yeah.
But it looked like an Old Spice body wash thing. And then the guy's just washing himself with marinara sauce. And I was like, this is how Maurice cleans himself.
I was like, "That's what." I think he might think I'm Italian. I'm not, but
Oh no, you're French, right?
We talked
You're
about
French.
we talked about your ethnicity in episode 1 of my podcast, Maurice. So
Who did?
if you ever get to that, you
Yeah.
will.
I was his
my
guest.
ethnicity? Did
Yeah,
you
a little
really?
bit. A little bit. We did.
Wait, hold on. What was the guess? I'll go listen. I don't ever listen to podcasts.
I don't remember. I think I just called you some French white guy who pretends to be black or something.
That's me.
All right,
See?
we're out.
Gang, gang.
We got to end this.
All right, bye.
Bye. Love y'all.
Hold on. Let me figure out how to stop.
Oh my
it.
god.
Freeze frame.